I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without y'all, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue, the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama.
It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal.
You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manolo. We're here to talk about January and this exciting month. 2026 kicks off with a bang as boxing delivers nonstop action the entire month of January. Starting this Saturday, we did do previews and predictions for Subriel Matias and Dalton Smith, but we're still taking your predictions. One star jumps on. Don't forget to call in. Let us know who you're picking on this weekend's fight. We'll also be talking Teofimo Lopez and actually all the fights taking place this January. Quite a few, a lot of them to discuss. We have a deep and stacked boxing schedule. First and foremost, Subriel Matias taking on Dalton Smith here in America, the Brooklyn Barclays Center. Ajit Kabayal, same day, taking on Damian Manibba, January 10th in Germany. Moses Itauma versus Jermaine Franklin in the UK. On January 24th, Moses Itauma steps up and takes on a common opponent with Anthony Joshua and Jermaine Franklin in the heavyweight division. Raymond Murataya, 135-pound IBF champion, takes on the Cuban sensation Andy Cruz. With just 6 or 7 fights, Cruz is looking to become a world champion and break records faster than Rigo and faster than, not necessarily Loma. Loma got that on the third one. But hey, you know, he's doing his thing. January 24th, also in America, Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. Adam Azim. This one came as a surprise. I had no clue. We talked about Gustavo Lemos all day yesterday, and no one brought up the fact that he's fighting Adam Azim. Azim coming off of a win over Kurt Scooby and already back in action. I like it. I like it a lot. Looks like they are moving the young man in the right direction and pace. At 23 years old, the undefeated 14-0, 11 KO Adam Azim steps in the ring after having just fought November 15th. He's right back with Gustavo Limons. Limons' only 2 wins are to the elite in IBF 140 junior welterweight champion Richardson Hitchens and 135-pound former WBO champion Keyshawn Davis. Davis stopped Limons in 2. And Hitchens went 12. That was an IBF eliminator for Hitchens. So, since then, Limos has gotten a win in his native country of Argentina, and he got a 6-round stoppage over Miguel Ángel Bolano. Now he's back in action with only having 1 fight in 2025, and that was in October. So he's coming into this fight with not too much of a layoff. 2 months, total 3 week camp. I mean, not bad for Gustavo. Hopefully he can do his thing. But that is one of the fights we need to discuss. Adam Azim versus Gustavo Limos, January 31st, United Kingdom. Also on the 31st, Xander Zayas, as round 1 pointed out, making his first ever title defense versus a champion and unifying in his first title defense. Shout out to Xander Zayas. That fight will be taking place in El Coliseo in Puerto Rico. And then on the same date, also in the UK, we have Bakram Murtazayev taking on Josh Kelly. Same date, January 31st. Also on that date, the Ring 6, January 31st at Madison Square Garden in the Big Apple, Carlos Adames takes on Austin Ammo Williams. He only has 1 loss at the hands of Hamza Shiraz, and Adames has a draw with Shiraz. Bruce Carrington takes on Carlos Castro. This will be Bruce Carrington's first title shot. Keyshawn Davis returns, and he will be taking on Jermaine Ortiz. And Teofimo Lopez is back, defending his WBO strap and his ring lineal 140-pound junior welterweight status versus the pound-for-pound Shakur Stevenson. So we have a very stacked January that I wanted to talk about. Plus, obviously, make sure that we touched on Subriel Matias back in action this Saturday. When you call in, make your picks. We're keeping the record of that. And This is what we're talking about. The entire boxing schedule of January, stacked with big names and plenty of implications, because these fights will get the division moving and keeping things active. In Madison Square Garden, you have Teofimo Lopez headlining on a pay-per-view. Both a first time for both men to pay-per-view headline. It's a super lightweight fight. Plus, Carlos Adames defending his WBC against Austin Ammo Williams. Keyshawn making his debut at 140. And Bruce Carrington will be battling Carlos Castro. This Saturday, Subriel defends his IBF strap against Dalton Smith. Like I said, Caballero will be facing Damian Maniba. Same night, different fight. 2025's TBV Prospect of the Year runner-up Moses Itauma is back in action, because on January 24th, the rising star Itauma faces the veteran Jermaine Franklin. Another lightweight clash with Raymond Murataya taking on the Olympic gold medalist Andy Cruz. Subriel is 23 and 22 knockouts, 2 losses, and he makes his first WBC defense against the unbeaten British contender Dalton Smith, 17-0, 13 KOs. This fight's going to be taking place at the Barclay Center in Brooklyn. Matias, the Puerto Rican power puncher, who overwhelms his opponents with relentless pressure, standing in front of them, hitting them with devastating left and right hooks. A little bit squared, but he gets it off. Smith, I'm told, brings sharp boxing skills. Don't know. I don't really recall watching Smith. Well, I did watch the McKenna fight, right? Wasn't it the McKenna fight? Or am I confusing? Let me check Dalton Smith one time. He beat, nope, wasn't McKenna. Yeah, I didn't watch any of this guy's fight. Jose Zepeda wasn't going to make me watch him. Sam Maxwell wasn't going to make me watch him. So we're in a situation where Nestor has to watch him now because he's fighting Subriel Matias. But they say he's got good power and sharp boxing skills. We'll see how underrated is that power, because he's going to need it to beat Matias. He's going to have to try to keep his distance, because we know Matias is going to be closing the distance early and targeting the body and head, trying to make it an easy, quick night for himself. Smith has the technical edge, so they say, but we'll see, can he deal with the relentless pressure of Matias. Smith is going to have to use movement, the jab, and jab relentlessly. He's got a non-stop jab to keep Matias busy and counter Matias' aggression to try and pull off an upset. We'll see what he can do this Saturday. Same night in Germany, heavyweight Ajit Caballero, 26-0, 18 KOs, WBC interim champ, who is known for his vicious body attack over the heavyweight contenders, and his KO streak, defends against the Polish contender Damian Niba, undefeated power punching heavyweight. Niba is now trained by the same trainer, Sean George, as Big Bang Zhang. Nibba comes into the fight 17-0 with 11 KOs, 29 years old, 6'7", 86-inch reach, taking on Ajit Kabayal. Kabayal 6'3", with an 80-inch reach. So he's going to be doing what he normally likes to do, which is get on the inside and try to beat your body. He's also 33, slightly older than Nibba. January 24th, things heat up with 2 cards, one in Manchester with the heavyweight phenom Moses Itauma, 12-0, 10 KOs. The 20-year-old British powerhouse faces an experienced American in Jermaine Franklin, who is 22-3 with 14 KOs. He pushed Anthony Joshua in the O2, and they're looking to see what sort of test he will be for Moses Itauma. Itauma's explosive speed and power will meet Franklin's alleged durability. After being able to last 12 with Anthony Joshua, he's earned the tag of being durable and not being stopped. He went 12 with Joshua and 12 with Dillian White, 2 UK dudes, 2 good names. So 2 different barometers for Moses to level up with or surpass. We'll see, can the younger, fresher, stronger Itauma overwhelm Franklin early with volume? Franklin may try to survive by clinching and countering to frustrate the youngster, but we'll see how his skills prevail on fight night. This will be a pace that Franklin really isn't accustomed to. Most heavyweights he's fought don't fight with this level of activity and output. So we'll see how Franklin deals with it. Over in Las Vegas, the IBF lightweight champ Raymond Muratalla, who is undefeated, aggressive style, will defend against the Cuban Olympic star Andy Cruz, who had a very strong pro debut, debuting I think in 8 or 10 rounders. He's been matched up with tough fights. Antonio Moran gave him a bit of a scare. They say Muratalla is a puncher. We shall see. Because, again, Antonio Moran hurt Andy Cruz with both hands in the same round. We'll see what Raymond Muratalla can do under that tutelage of Robert Garcia. This is a technician versus the puncher clash here. Muratalla has to test Cruz's professional adaptation. How has he adapted to the pro ranks versus top tier fighters? For Muratalla, put the pressure on Cruz's body to slow down that footwork, slow down that body overall. Look for angles and outbox Cruz with pressure and power punches. Stay behind that jab for sure. We'll see what Cruz does. Not a lot of sample size for him, especially on this level. Now, January 31st, that's really the big date. That's the night that explodes with multiple events and multiple great fights. As I've said, the Ring 6 card at Madison Square Garden headlines Teofimo Lopez, 22-1. He defends that WBO and that Ring super lightweight title against Shakur Stevenson, who is 24-0 and on the pound-for-pound list. Now, this isn't a long-awaited showdown, but this is a showdown that came out of nowhere. When people were thinking Devin and Teo were going to fight, Shakur slid in. But this card is flooded with elite talent. Not only is Shakur and Teo considered elite, but you have Carlos Adames taking on a young, hungry Austin Ammo Williams, looking to change perception after losing at the hands of Hamza Shiraz. We're assuming Keyshawn, who's moving up to 140, versus the tricky Jermaine Ortiz, is also hungry and eager to show that he belongs on this stage and that he's back to potentially take over. Now, that makes things interesting because obviously the 140 pounds is where both friends are campaigning, Keyshawn and Shakur. We'll see which one sticks around and who gets the win. In the featherweight division, the contender, Bruce Carrington, takes on Carlos Castro, now for a vacant full WBC title. And then that day just keeps getting better as later on, elsewhere in the world, Puerto Rico junior middleweight unification as the WBO champ Xander Zayas, the young Puerto Rican star, meets the WBA title holder Abbas Bararu in a unification at 154 pounds. Also on the same day, also in the 154-pound division, also a champion defending his title versus the British contender Josh Kelly. And then rising star Adam Azim faces the tough Argentine Gustavo Limos. This is what we're talking about, a jam-packed January. And all the fights that we have to look forward to. Now, is Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson the early frontrunner for 2026 Fight of the Year? And who has the edge in power and defense? Pretty simple question. Many will say Teo holds the power, but I seen Kenny Ellis saying that Shakur can stop Teofimo Lopez inside of 8. And we all know who is going to get the notch on the defense, which is Shakur Stevenson. Can Dalton Smith become the first to solve the Subriel Matias pressure hailing from the United Kingdom? Or will the champ's power prove to be too much for the young prospect contender? And I say prospect because, again, not many names on that resume to truly make him a contender. Moses Itauma versus Jermaine Franklin. Hype train continues, or is this the first real test to expose the young heavyweight? I don't know that Jermaine has the capabilities to expose Itauma, but hopefully he does show us some holes in his game and makes it a great back and forth fight where he either wins or does good enough to be brought back. Jermaine hasn't had the consistency throughout his career that he would like, so a good performance here could mean a return fight. Raymond Murataya versus Andy Cruz. Does the Olympic pedigree translate against a seasoned champ like Murataya? Which 154-pounder will be the last standing as Zayas and Bararu battle it out in a unification, but Murtazayev and Kelly also fight for the IBF? We got some undercard gems on the MSG card with Adames taking on Austin Ammo Williams and Bruce Shushu Carrington, everybody's favorite, who they want to see a new way fight, taking on Castro. Are these sleeper fights or do they steal the show? Does Shushu put on a performance that wants you to call for the Inoue fight? And last but not least, overall, does January 2026 live up to the stacked month that it is? Or is it hyped up and it's less substance and more fluff than actual good fights? We have a poll asking for this weekend's prediction. Matias versus Smith, the outcome. 55% of the voters picking Matias by KO. 22% Smith by decision. 18% Matias by decision. And 5% Smith by KO. Once again, we're previewing the entire month of January, talking the heavyweight division, the lightweight division, the middleweight division, the junior middleweight division, even the featherweight division. Phone lines are open. Discord is available. The links to call in, I will put those in the live chat on YouTube as well as Twitch for anybody that is looking to call in and voice your opinion. I'm going to do a little bit of spam in here so that it's easy to see. That was the Discord link in the live chat, and now we'll be putting the X Spaces, formerly known as Twitter. If you want to call in via X, feel free, requests. Let's talk some boxing. A lot of boxing taking place this January. A lot of good fights. Moving the sport. Xander unifying. Mortazaliev getting past his IBF mandatory. Those things open up the rest of the year. Carlos Adames getting back active after having not fought since the draw to Hamza. That opens up the division in the year. So hopefully we can get some good, solid, definitive outcomes. No controversy in this month of January so that we can enjoy the sport. Over on our X Spaces, we also have a poll. Matias versus Smith, January 10th. Who wins? 83% of the votes on X Spaces have Matias stops him, meaning Dalton getting stopped. Phone lines are open. Discord available. Suleiman the Scholar on the check-in. First to call in. What's going on?
Yeah, I think also that Matias is gonna stop him too. That guy's green. He hasn't fought no ex-champions. He's not gonna be able to deal with the pressure. The way Matias cuts off the ring. Matias likes to hit. You know what I'm saying? He likes to stay in the pocket and hurt people. So that's gonna be a big win this week. This weekend. And also, I'm also going for Shakur, man. Shakur's gonna be too much for Teo. I think Shakur's gonna fight at a fast pace. He's gonna be able to show his world-class ability. He's gonna load up with that jab. That jab is gonna be landing pinpoint, conducting a lot of damage in the fight throughout the fight. I see Teo swelled up. I see his eyes closing. I see him being stopped. Most probably he's gonna move on to 147. I don't think his career is over.
Wow. You serious? You think Shakur could stop Teo too, huh?
Yeah, he could stop him. He's gonna swell him up, but his career is not over. He's gonna be going up to 147, and he's gonna compete with those guys. He's gonna be like a Durant, man. Durant was one of the four kings, and he got a lot of losses. He lost to Durant. He lost to Hearns. He lost to Hagler. He lost to Leonard. I mean, he might surprise a couple of people, but he's still gonna be making money at 147. But he's gonna take losses, bro. He's gonna lose to Devin. He's gonna lose to maybe Mario Barrios. He might upset Rolly. But he's gonna get a lot of fights, but he's gonna take losses. He's gonna be a Durant, man. He's not. This guy's gonna become like a Leonard, man. He's Shakur. So that's gonna be great, man. A lot of people are gonna watch that fight. We're gonna see Shakur become a four-time lineal champ. That's gonna be great. You guys have a great night. Thank you for having me.
What about the rest of the fights, champ? Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz. Who you got?
Yeah, Keyshawn, Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz. A lot of guys do the problem when they go to Jermaine. They get into the pocket. And then they can't perform in the pocket. And Jermaine can't go in the pocket. He's going to have to make Keyshawn get to him because Keyshawn is strong on the inside. He proved it when he fought Dennis Berenchek. He knocked him out. So he's going to have to make Keyshawn come to him. Some people say it's going to be a boring fight because of that, but he's going to have to. That's the only way he's going to get any success That's the only way. He's gonna have to make like what Terence Crawford did to Canelo. He made Canelo work. He's gonna have to make Keyshawn work. He's gonna have to make Keyshawn cut off the ring. He's gonna have to make Keyshawn come to him, and then he could create an upset. If he can't do that, man, it's gonna be Keyshawn Davis all day. You know what I'm saying? So then we talking about Carrington. How do you avoid it? Super featherweight. Most probably gonna be the WBC featherweight champion because Carlos Castro don't have the experience to deal with a guy like Keyshawn, the athleticism, the skill. And if this guy's raps were really the thing that was making him have some punching power at the low weight divisions, Inouye, when he moves up and he picks that guy, he's gonna beat him from Peter to post. He's not gonna be able to keep him off. He won't be able to fight at a faster pace like he fights guys like MJ because Keyshawn could fight at that pace. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having me on, my dear brother.
What about Adames and Austin Williams?
Carlos Adames. Okay, Adames has improved drastically as a 160-pounder, sir. Adames, he hits harder. He stays in the pocket more. He wants to commit to his punches. He's become a much improved fighter as a WBC 160-pound champ. I don't think Austin Williams could deal with that. I don't think Ammo could deal with that. He's a volume puncher.
Even with the layoff, he hasn't fought since that Hamza Shiraz fight.
But he's still looking strong. He looks. This is a guy that that's how he puts concrete on the floor in the DR, man, with this title. So he's not going to take that title lightly. He's been waiting for a big money fight. This fight is gonna be like a showcase fight for him, so he could get bigger fights. I won't be surprised he get a unification with Everslandi Lara after this fight. Aja Caballé, you want to talk about him? I could burn if you let me burn, brother.
Yeah. Give me all of them.
Okay, Ajab Kabe is a big-time body puncher, you know what I'm saying, from Europe, two-time European champ, you know what I'm saying, WBC interim champ at the current time, thinking about aspiring to move to bigger and greater things in the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is real hot. If he beats this guy, I'm pretty sure he's going to be calling out the big names, you know what I'm saying, like Moses Itauma, even probably snatch up that Murat Gassiev belt that Gassiev picked up by knocking Kuba Palouf, you know what I'm saying. I could see him doing bigger and better things at the heavyweight division. He wants to show people that he's there and he could compete with the best. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got a win over David Chisora early in his career. He's the one that knocked out Frank Sanchez, first loss on his career. He's the one that knocked out that Makhmadov, that humongous dude that was scamming everybody. He knocked him out. So this guy's moving on to big on better things. This is a guy that everybody got to be scared in the heavyweight division. It's Aja Caballé, you know what I'm saying? Aja Caballé is on the come up. He's in Germany. He's a big name now, and he wants to take that belt. I'm pretty sure he's going to be elevated to full status heavyweight champ. You know what I'm saying? But now if Deontay Wilder knocks Usyk out, that's the smallest guy that Deontay Wilder fought, the Alabama Avalanche, I could see Alabama Avalanche trying to snatch that belt back. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a big, highly punching fight. You know what I mean? That's the fights I want to see. But I know AJ's making a couple, probably coming out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? I know he struggled to become a gold medalist. He struggled to become a two-time unified champ. So I could see him fighting Deontay Wilder once Deontay Wilder snatches over belt from Usyk. That's the fight we all want to see, AJ against Deontay. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have a good day. If you let me burn, I could continue to burn.
Yeah, you gotta give me still Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin. It's a bunch of them. Got a bunch, man. It's a big stack month.
It's a big power puncher, you know what I'm saying? He's a spontaneous puncher.
But who you picking?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking Moses Itauma. I don't think Jermaine Franklin is for the guy of that quality. I don't think Jermaine Franklin is going to be able to compete and deal with the concussive power of Moses Itauma's punching power. You got to understand that his punching power is increased because he has confidence. His people is behind him. So every single time he's getting a lot of applause and praise from the fans, from the people, from the trainers. So that's going to give you a confidence. You're going to be training harder. You want to become a heavyweight champ, current heavyweight champ. So you're going to be performing against this man. I mean, he what has he done? He fought a couple of good fighters, you know what I'm saying? Went the distance and lost. So how are you going to be able to beat a guy like Moses Itauma, a guy that just knocked out Dillian White, a guy that's the inheritor of a future inheritor of the heavyweight division? So he's going to have to perform. He's going to have to be very cautious because at any given time, Moses Itauma could hit him with something and concuss him and knock his head loose. Okay, who you also want me to talk about, sir?
Murataya, Andy Cruz.
Murataya, Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz lacks punching power, but he does have star ability. He has a humongous amateur pedigree. He became the IBF international champion in his first professional fight. This man has very little fights in a professional professional boxing, but he has lack of punching power. But I don't know. Murataya has a lot of heart. He has a lot of game. Can he be able to repel him? I think he can. I think he can. He's going to be able to walk through those punches. He's going to be able to persevere, attack Andy Cruz's body. You know what I'm saying? Go down to the body, make him use a powerful drop style so he could drop his guard and start catching him on shot. I don't know if he'll stop him, but I think I'm going for Muay by decision. Anybody else?
Yeah, your Puerto Rican brethren, bro. Xander Zayas, same date.
Okay, Xander Zayas, man, is a very lucky man. He's managed by Bad Bunny now. He's moving on to bigger and better things. He wants to become a unified champ. Last fight he fought, he scored 45% of his power punches. He fought a very durable Jorge Garcia, who is an ex-IBO champ. This man is attempting to become a unified champ and make a big name for himself in the 154-pound division. He's very tall, very young. Very athletic and skillful. He's gonna fight a durable fighter, Abbas Barua, who beat had enough in the tank to defeat Tellus in his last fight and become interim champion and got elevated to full status. I don't know how he's able to manage himself and put himself in a position for unification fight while you have the interim WBA champion Jermaine Boot Ennis. They must have given him some step aside money on the side or something because he's going for a unification fight. He's very durable, but he's too little. I think Xander Zayas could be able to win by decision. I don't know if Xander Zayas could be able to stop him. The guy has a good chin. He took a lot of power shots from Tellus in that fight. And he's I think he's also an ex-European champ. But I think Xander Zayas has enough in the boxing ability, enough power to keep him off, and he's gonna become a unified champ. But he's most probably gonna have to fight Jermaine Ennis. I think Jermaine Ennis that's gonna be his future opponent because he's the interim WBA 154-pound champ. So don't be surprised that these guys go into a fight right after this. It's going to be Xander against Jermaine Ennis next, most probably, in my opinion, because the guy has an interim belt, and he's going to stop putting his foot down and making demands. Yes, sir. Anybody else?
Bakram versus Josh Kelly, same date.
Okay, Bakram. Okay, Josh Kelly gets a lot of applause. I know a lot of guys are hating, but Josh Kelly's a very top-heavy, very athletic, very strong man. The reason he lost to David Avanesyan was on a big winning streak at that time. He was currently the European champ. You know what I'm saying? So when he fought Josh Kelly was coming in to win. He was the favorite in that fight, and he hit him with an elbow. He threw a punch and caught Josh Kelly upside the head, and Josh Kelly was leaking like a faucet from a cut above his head, and I think that debilitated his power. He lost his focus because the trainers were attending that, and he lost the fight. You know what I'm saying? But people were looking down on him. He had managerial problems and all that. But I think Josh Kelly's gonna upset the world. That's gonna be an upset of the night. I think the other guy, he's been sitting on the sofa for a year.
Really?
Looking for a big fight. Bakram, yeah, Bakram's been sitting on the sofa, man. Bakram is a Chechen from Russia, okay? And he should have got himself a fight, at least a parameter fight, at least a stay busy fight. I don't know what he was waiting for. None of these guys are enthusiastic to fight him because what he did to Tim Tszyu, I think Tim Tszyu was trying to change the tempo of the fight. That's why he was staying in the pocket too much, getting hit by this guy. This guy caught him with a left hook. He went left hook crazy, and Tim said, I could take these shots. I fought better opposition, but the problem is he couldn't catch him with anything. So I'm saying, and then this guy he was tuned up in that fight. He was swelled up in that fight. So you know what I'm saying? Now he's gonna fight Josh Kelly. I think Josh Kelly's gonna be an educated fighter. He's gonna wait his turn. He's gonna probably outclass the guy and beat him and become the new IBF champ. That belt would look much better around the waist of Josh Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Josh Kelly could be able to get better fights, better opposition, call out better people. You know what I'm saying? Then Bakram. Bakram hasn't done nothing with that belt. He's been inactive for over a year. He's going to show ring rust, and Josh Kelly's going to take advantage of that. I think that's going to be the biggest upset of the night. The guy's very top-heavy, very durable. I hope he could do it, man, for the UK and for all boxing fans. Anything else, sir?
That is all of them, champ. You did it.
Yo, I appreciate it, my dear brother, for giving me this opportunity, my dear brother, and your show. Thank you very much.
You got it. Keep calling in with them great takes. So we're doing a little mega boxing preview here for the whole month of January. If you're calling in, get in, just give me all your picks. What's going on? Ralph the Connect.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hey, that's going to be a tough act to follow. My boy was rolling.
Yeah, man. Nothing big. It ain't hard. You know these guys. First one, Subriel versus Dalton Smith, January 10th, this Saturday.
I feel like we're all saying the same thing about Dalton. Nobody really knows a lot about him. I'm going to go Subriel just based upon what I've seen from him and not many people being able to handle that pressure. So I'm going to go Subriel.
Stoppage or decision?
I'll pick decision on the poll.
Okay. Ajit Kabayal versus Damian Nibba.
This one I'm just going to have to watch.
That one is in Germany, FYI, but it should be on the zone. And Jadir Herrera, the Cuban 135-pounder, no baby, he's on the undercard, taking on Ricardo Nunez, who is a former Tank. He's a former Tank opponent. We got Moses Itauma versus Jermaine Franklin.
Moses by knockout probably too.
Raymond Murataya versus the Cuban Andy Cruz, January 24th, Las Vegas.
I feel like this can be a good fight, Ness. I think Andy just hasn't put enough out there. Like he seems sharp, but I don't think he has enough experience to win this fight.
Speaking of experience, Adam Azim, does he have enough to take out Gustavo Lemos, who's only lost to Keyshawn and Hitchens?
Yeah, I like Gustavo, man. It seems like he's one of those guys that forces the top guys to be at the top of their game. So I'm going to go with Gustavo. I would like to see him back in another top fight, so I'm rooting for him.
Xander Zayas versus Abbas Bararu.
Now, Xander and Bakram might have the most interesting fights because if they win, the type of pressure they're going to put on their division is going to be incredible. I expect Xander to win. I want Xander to win. So hopefully he gets it done, unifying, and it's going to put a lot of pressure on those big-name guys to step into the ring with him.
Bakram versus Josh Kelly, January 31st.
Bakram been out of the ring for like a year and a half, I think, since he beat up Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute.
Yeah, man, I would. Again, I want to just see him. Period. Like, is he truly the boogeyman that we've made him to be? If he can knock off this guy again, he's going to put a lot of pressure on a division. I do like with the Suleiman, his take as far as Josh Kelly. If he wins, he probably can create better fights in the future. But it's always good to have that boogeyman figure. So I like to see Bakram win too.
Yeah, he's been out 15 months now. 15 months. You got Carlos Adames, Austin, Ammo Williams.
You may feel like
it's a 50-50 fight for me. So I'm just going to watch this one too.
Bruce Carrington, Carlos Castro.
It's a title fight, right?
Yes, WBC, full belt.
Bruce has to win. If like we make fun of calling people prospects for a long time. Like Bruce got to win this, or it's ugly for him. He's been around a minute, so hopefully he gets this belt.
Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz, the return of Keyshawn after a layoff.
I'm gonna go Keyshawn on my first instinct, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ortiz wins this fight.
Okay, and last but not least, the super fight, Teo Shakur.
I'm gonna go Shakur, man. I heard somebody say stoppage. I don't foresee either one of these guys stopping each other. I think that Shakur is just gonna outbox him. It's hard to think that anybody can beat Shakur in boxing. I know people make fun of him not hitting hard, things like that. But nobody's been able to solve the Shakur problem, and I don't think anybody will, to be honest, until he steps up to maybe 147 and get with some bigger guys. But at this weight class, I don't foresee him losing a boxing match.
All right, champ. I appreciate you. Interesting words, though, saying at this weight class you don't see him losing. So no one could beat him at 40?
I mean, maybe somebody like Matias just because of the pressure, but the rest of those guys just don't. To me, they don't put enough out to make him uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like We've seen a little bit in the Zepeda fight, but he doesn't hit hard enough. So that's why I said like maybe Matias, but those guys just don't put out enough. And Shakur is a real problem. Before I jump off, I got a question for you.
What up?
It's the 8th, man. You in that gym yet? What we doing?
No. Like I said, on the 9th, they had this new promotion 1 through the 9th, but it was the same shit. $15, $1 down. So I'm seeing what they're gonna do after tomorrow. See if they got a new promotion. If not, me and my wife.
I'm gonna stay on you. I'm gonna stay
No,
on
no,
you.
you can stay on me. Hey, listen, accountability is always good. That's dope. But yeah, me and my wife decided to wait till the 9th to see if the promotion changed. If not, we just gonna fucking bite the bullet.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Good luck with that. Shout out to you and wife for getting in the gym. I'm gonna listen the rest of the day, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Alex Vega, a.k.a. Mr. Negative. How'd he wake up today? We got Mad Bet 100 pound for pound number 1 in the chat. $5 daily dose of Tanquil. Andy will cruise by Raymond. Flat tires to victory. Subriel Cooks Dalton's Mofongo Smith. Tank Nificance. What up, Vega? Vega, you're not coming through. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. We're going to put this January boxing mega preview in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we're rocking out. If you're listening on X live video, go ahead and hit me with a retweet, repost, quote, repost. If you're listening on X, I need the same quote, retweet, repost, whatever floats your boat. We're trying to get the word out there so that people know we're doing previews and predictions, not just for this weekend's fight with Subriel Matias and Dalton Smith, but for the entire month of January, as we have a very stacked January. This is something that we don't normally get either. We don't normally get January so stacked. What up, champ?
You can hear me now?
We hear you now.
All right, apologies. Good morning. Good afternoon to some.
Morning.
Interesting topic pick, man. Nasty. There's a lot of fights, man. I guess starting off with this weekend, Subriel versus Dalton. It's I just think just off the pace alone, it's hard to pick Dalton. I feel like he's the guy that needs to pick his shots. And we see the way Matias fights. He's going to push forward, throw a lot of punches. So I expect a stoppage of some sort, mid to late. I saw like the co-main event on that fight, Ojo versus your cousin. And I'm picking Ojo, not just based off experience, but how he's been performing since he moved up to 140. I think your cousin Bazooka is a bit limited, and he just wants to punch through shit. I think Ojo has the dimensions and the skills to neutralize it. As long as he can take the punch, that'll be the biggest thing in that. Yeah, it's hard to forecast the Caballel versus Nimba, whatever his name is. Just when Nimba fights, I just haven't really been too interested nor engaged. I just know, I think they said he has like the longest active reach. So that's a big guy with long arms. So it'll be interesting to see how Caballel deals with that, even though we've seen him dispatch of big guys such as Zhilei Zhang. There's another fight, I don't know if you mentioned, it's the rematch between Rocha and Codiel. The first fight, a lot of people enjoyed that one. It was a draw. And, that fight, the winner of that could be, in the mix with one of these champions or in another good fight at welterweight if somebody at 140 moves up or whatnot. So that's just a fight to keep an eye on. I think Rocha's the more well-rounded fighter. But Codiel's a tough, come-forward, rugged guy. So he could definitely, put the pressure on, be a little more efficient with it, with his technique, and maybe stop Rocha. What was some other fights, man? There's just so many. If you could throw me an assist here.
Yeah,
Hello?
We got Moses versus Jermaine Franklin, January 24th.
Man, what a great fight for Moses, man. They put him in there with a guy that's never been stopped, a guy that I thought he was clean white. And the Joshua fight wasn't the best fight to watch. But Jermaine is a guy that can hang around. He hasn't been dominated. And if Moses goes and does that, I think just as we want a former title challenger that's a bit fresh. I think that would be the next step that people want to see. The Morataya versus Cruz fight is a very good one. Morataya has put in some work as of late,
You may
fighting
feel like
Tevin
it's your
Farmer
time,
and Abu Dalev, I
but
believe
it's
his
not
name
your
is.
time.
And Andy Cruz, man, just a guy that just always wants to talk about that he has a son out there. But we want to see you fight in the ring instead of talking out. I know you guys love the talking, but that's my bell. So appreciate the time.
We got some more here. I'm giving y'all an extra time. You got the Adam Azim, Gustavo Limos.
I am not a fan of this fight solely
What?
because of the way Lemos went about his last. Absolutely, the way that he went about the business in regards to his last high-profile fight.
Missing weight, you
He
mean?
chose to go down in weight, and it's not just missing weight; it's how much he missed weight about. Within the limit, he was above 140, and it was a 135 fight. After the sanctioning body, the IBF told him they're not going to rank him at 135 because he missed weight already, and he fought at 140 a couple times. Then chose to move back down to miss it horribly, and then just totally get dispatched. I just think the right way to go about it is to have this guy prove he can make the weight to be a true professional, and to just such a terrible, terrible way of conducting himself for whatever reason. I'm sure there's always excuses / reasons, but yeah. So obviously they feel like, hey, this guy, if he misses weight, he's gonna do it in such a bad way. Azim gets him out of there, and if not, stylistically, Azim is so fast and picks his shots so well that it should be in our favor regardless. So I mean, it's a good test because of what we saw against Hitchens, but I think Azim is stylistically, this fits him more than what Hitchens for Hitchens. Or, I'm sorry, than in comparison to Hitchens. The two major fights there's 3 fights on the 31st, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
Bakram versus
you got that
Josh
one.
Kelly. Yeah, interesting how that fight came to be. Josh Kelly was a rumored name for multiple people, including Boots. He had called out Bakram, then kind of floated. It kind of seemed to fade away, and then they doubled back, and this time he doubled back, signing back with Matchroom. Josh Kelly's got some talent, he's got some skills, but I feel like it's kind of like he's like the UK Tony Harrison watered down version. He's gonna look good for the first few rounds, and then he hits a wall. He can't maintain that form past 4, 6, 7 rounds. And unless there's a big change in his camp and in his preparation, maybe in his maybe in his supplements, maybe he's changed supplements, strength and conditioning coach. Maybe that'll get it done. But I'm about to hit a dead spot. Give me. But
Good morning.
it's hard to pick. Good morning. It's hard to pick against Bakram. Very hard to pick him from what he's shown in his last couple fights. But you never know. Maybe there's something that'll be in the water. Maybe they'll bring some of that Saudi food over to the UK. Shout out Matchroom.
You don't think about the 15-month layoff? That doesn't play a factor into your head? He still beats him?
What we've seen as of recent, if you're really like that, if you're truly this top fighter, you understand how to because when you're an elite fighter, you have an elite trainer, you have an elite, you have elite people around you, your manager, your nutritionist, your wife, whatever it may be. Everything's in place for you to be an elite fighter. That's what makes you elite is consistency. So what
at
I'm
the end of the
saying
day,
is we've seen guys come off layoffs such as Bud Crawford move up 2 weight classes. Now that's the elite of the elite, right?
not a good
You know
example.
what I'm saying? Well, that's what I'm saying. So okay, we can give another
Yeah,
one. We've seen Keith
no.
Thurman come off of we've seen Keith Thurman come off of 2-year layoffs and beat like a a Mario Barrios, and we seen what Mario Barrios was able to do, and he beat the crap out of him. Then he came off another layoff and beat the crap out of another guy. So Josh Kelly is probably better than Keith Thurman. I would say definitely better than Keith Thurman's last opponent, but he had more time off. So what I'm saying is, if he really is this great fighter, this boogeyman, the reason why people are so afraid of him because of how good he is, then it shouldn't be an issue. But if it is an issue, well, then you see where I'm going with that. Then maybe he's just not
Yeah.
as good as everyone thinks, and he's not really making everyone shake in their boots. Is that nobody wants to pay the guy? Such as when he could have fought Erickson Lubin, he himself said, "What? No one wants to pay for us to fight, Mr. Boogeyman. No one wants to pay for the Boogeyman to fight." So I see what you're
Yeah.
saying, but that's my
Oh well,
viewpoint
no,
on it.
well,
If
well.
you're really
Actually,
like
what I'm
that, you'll figure it out.
no, well, what I was saying is, even though he's privileged to all these things, you know what I'm saying? It's the way people whether you utilize it or not, a lot of people get a belt, reach fame in their country or in their town, get a little bit distracted. I don't know, just because he's has access to all the things that you mentioned, was he using them? Was he disciplined enough, or was he being distracted by other things? I don't know how, you used all these other fighters as example, but I don't know that fighter from the other fighter to, he's going to perform the same way or do the same thing that he did. 15 months is 15 months, and look, you're basing it on if he's really him. Well, I'm basing it on humans are going to be humans, man. You can be distracted. I've seen this happen a lot of times. It happens to the best of us, and whether or not he stood disciplined, stood in the gym during those 15 months, we'll see in his performance.
How about this? He's a guy that has practiced. He's a practicing Muslim, and he's fought during Ramadan, and became champion during Ramadan. So if you know anything about Ramadan, they don't eat, I
Yeah, I've
believe,
seen Devin
until
Haney go
the
through it a
sun.
couple of times.
Right, a guy that is elite. So he's a person that has understand how to contain himself, to be remained to a certain task,
Okay.
to a certain goal. So he's shown that already once. So a 15-month layoff, if someone can do it, someone that's able to fight through Ramadan, where you're so limited in the amount of time you can eat and train, and
Dead
Lost to
spot
Vega.
Vega. Dead spot Vega.
Dead spot Vega.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning,
morning,
chat.
good
Good
morning.
morning, Ness. Good morning, TBV. What's up, round one?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Ready to take these takes. Happy, excited about this topic that
These
we
fight-
have today. It's just
Yeah.
jam packed.
This
It's
month
Oh,
full.
no,
is
we
packed.
got-
It's crazy.
We
I
have a
didn't
lot
realize.
of boxing.
I didn't realize how packed this month was when I noticed that even Jadiel Herrera is fighting. I'm like, wow, everybody is fighting this month one way or another. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. There's 5 cars just alone on the 31st.
Yeah. And big cards, big cards. You got the Xander
Yeah.
fight.
You got
That's
the
a main
Xander.
event. You have the
Teo.
Bakram fight. That's another main event. And then the Adam Azim. I don't know that that's a main event. I'm going to double check who's the main event on that one. But, I don't think that that's main event worthy. But so far it is the main event on the
Ness,
undercard.
can we go? Can I go down the line? Can you ask me all the fights and give me my prediction real quick?
Let's
I
go.
can
First
ask
one
you.
is
All right.
first one.
Tell,
First one
tell
is-
me what I left. Let me ask them, Ness, and then tell me what I left out so I can see if I have my list right. So let's
All
go with
right.
the Xander and the bus. Let's go with the Xander and the bus first.
I'm gonna go with young Xander.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
go
then
with
we
young.
have,
Yep.
all right, Bakram and Josh Kelly.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Bakram.
Okay, give us a little take on that round one. Why?
Well, I always just my boxing intuition gives me concern. He obviously the last caller alluded to Bakram's, Muslim background and, the discipline. But I know distractions and I know life. But 15 months is 15 months. But I think, like he said, I think that Bakram is, he's good enough, smart enough. And I'm gonna look past the 15 months, and I think he gets the job done.
Okay, so let's go Ortiz and Keyshawn.
Ortiz and Keyshawn is my biggest fight. I think that's gonna be a fight that really steps up on that card. I have a lot of concern from Keyshawn Davis. I know the technician that is Jermaine Ortiz, and I know he's going to push Keyshawn. I actually think this is Keyshawn's biggest challenge. Moving up to a new weight division, it's going to either be a good night for Keyshawn or a rude awakening. I like both fighters here. This is a tough one for me, but I'm going to go with the hometown guy, and I'm going to go with the I'm not going to say upset, because I think it's a 50-50. I'm just going to go for the win,
Bro,
Jermaine Ortiz.
You rooting for your stablemate, bro.
Yes, I'm going to go with the stablemate. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm saying it publicly. Yes.
All right. Okay. So Shakur Tio.
Wow. That's a flip-flop every day. I got to be honest. I'm not distracted by the antics that is Teofimo Lopez. I try to take that out of the equation and just view him as a fighter. I'm not going to use the excuse that he steps up in every big fight. No. Teal's just a fighter. But he's a very talented fighter that I feel that never reached that pinnacle of like a trainer and student. He never had like that, world-class trainer. So that concerns me when it comes to Shakur. And he started very young. He's a real student of the game. Shakur's a smart fighter. Everything I think Teo does, Shakur does better. But for some reason, I think Teal's the bigger guy here. It might be a case where skill, I don't think that they're the same skill. They don't look the same. But I'll get back to you on that one. I'm going to leave that one on the back burner, my pick.
All right. Shushu and Carlos Castro.
Shushu, I love you, brother. I do. But Carlos Castro, man, I think this kid is underestimated.
Let me find out you're rooting against Shushu because everybody want to see him fight a new way.
Listen,
you want to find out you hating on Shushu.
Thank you. I want Shushu in the fight. I want Shushu in the fight. I'll take Shushu. I'll take Shushu in the fight. I'll take Shushu because I want him to get the belt because he needs that to get the Naoya Inoue fight. As long as he's champion, that almost guarantees him that fight. I want Shushu to win.
Right.
You sure you want that fight? They've been hyping that kid up.
I want Shushu to win.
All right. Darrell, Big Baby, and Kingsley Abe.
Abe.
Am I saying that correct?
You going Kingsley? You smoking?
Yep. Kingsley, I'm smoking.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Emma Williams.
You want to know why? You want me to speak my truth? Want me to know why? You know why? You want to know why?
Because you're falling off.
Big Baby's not showing me that he's disciplined to the sport. In a lot of interviews, his mind doesn't seem right to me. He doesn't see. It's like he has this delusion of grandeur. He thinks he's a lot better than what he actually is. And that worries me. And that's why I'm taking the other guy for the upset.
Did you see what that man did to Andy Ruiz?
That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Did you see him not get dropped versus Dubois, unlike AJ who got stopped, unlike Usyk that got a redo, sitting on the floor with a redo?
Hold on. Whoa. You see, say the name again? Who you said Darrell, Big Baby Miller, or you said Jarrell?
I say
Jarrell.
No, I say
not
Jarrell, Big
This
Baby
guy's
Miller.
out of control.
Not the other Big Baby.
Jarrell,
Big
Big
Baby
Baby
This is the one that fought. This is the one that fought Andy Cruz.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Different perspective. I'm sorry. Wrong guy.
Yeah.
Wrong guy.
Like you was really gonna pick Jared to lose the eBay, who he already knocked out.
So the
Bro,
other one is
I'm telling
Jared.
you, Jared's not showing me any discipline.
Jared
but
already knocked out eBay, man.
I know that. And he just his mind game is just off to me, man. He sounds crazy when he starts saying, I don't want to fight for belt shit. I get concerned when I hear that shit.
Right. So
like,
now
what
we
the
have
hell?
Ammo Williams and Adamas. Carlos Adamas.
Carlos Adames.
All right. And then we have Matias and Dalton Smith.
Matias by stoppage, 6, 7, or 8. He'll make him say no mas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin.
Oh, Moses Itauma, he's like the best thing for the heavyweight division. That kid is exciting.
Whoa.
I fucking love that dude, man. I think, for as young as he is, the things that he's doing in heavyweight, I got high expectations for that kid. I think he's gonna be a world champion one day. I'm not sure if he'll ever fight Usyk. Maybe Usyk will fade out as he's coming up or something. Not, but I like what he does. His understanding for boxing and fighting with the big boys like that. He's exciting. I got him all day, hands down. He's gonna stop Franklin.
Wow.
He's gonna be the first person to stop him. Yeah.
All right, Andy Cruz or Murataya.
I'm gonna take Murataya out of respect. I don't think Andy Cruz is proved. I know you don't got a lot of time with Andy Cruz. His age, Father Time is, undefeated. So you gotta kind of go with what you got. You know what I'm saying? If this is you gotta go for it now. You don't got time to be, and that's why Andy started his career hot. I think it was like a 10-round fight. He started his career right into 12s and stuff. So, but one of the callers called in, and it's like, what am I taught in the sport of boxing? There's levels to this, and I was always shown in boxing, you got to put in your work. I know those kind of moments where we say, this is this guy's moment. This is what he's trying to do. I get it. But with this many low pro fights and the guys that he fought, until he proves otherwise, then this is his moment. Andy Cruz, this is your moment. You know what I'm saying? Prove all the doubters wrong. That's what I say.
All right, Adam Azim or Gustavo Lemos.
Adam Azim all day.
All right, that's the last one that I have. Ness, who am I missing?
I don't think you're missing any.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think you missed any. I got actually Mike with the counterpunch. What up?
What up, Mike? Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Starr. Good morning, Nestor Gibbs.
What up?
What up, round one?
What up, bro?
What's up, man? I was listening to your picks, man.
Yeah.
Nestor Gibbs, why don't you be calling my man out for none of them picks, man?
Because it's the boxing voice, brother.
I know you're gonna be wrong on all them picks, bro. You bet against all them fighters like that.
I like that. I like that.
And then he forced you to pick Shushu. What the fuck, round one? Come on, bro.
No, because what he said. I like the fact that maybe if he gets a belt, the Inoue fight, bro. Come on.
Oh, it ain't no maybe. He gonna get the belt, bro.
All right, then he can get that big money fight with Inoue. He could get that big money fight.
I know. I understand that. My point is, though, Ness made you pick that shit, bro. You weren't even gonna pick that shit. You was picking the other cat until Ness said some shit.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, hold on.
Maybe I was fooling you.
Bro, since 8 o'clock. Hold on. You picked against every black fighter Ness that Star called out, bro. Every single one.
Wow, why do you always gotta make it a race thing? Why do you gotta make it a race thing all the time? Stop it.
I know this shit, bro. Because I know
Stop
this shit.
it. Oh my God, bro. This guy is wow, you got hate in your heart, huh? You just wake up and try to point out things against the brother man and shit. Like what? Like, come on, man. Stop it.
You said Tio.
Stop it, man. Just get your take, bro. Just get your take.
Listen, though.
Just take your takes, bro.
That's what I'm doing. But listen.
Jesus.
Shakur gonna beat the shit out of Tio, bro. You shouldn't have to think that long for that. For the sushi, you shouldn't have to think so long for that. You even picked against Andy Cruz, bro. You picked against a lot of color, bro. Stop playing. You know
They're
you
both
did.
Latin.
Who you picking?
They're both Latin. Yo, dude, shut up,
Who?
bro.
Star ain't even get to ask you your picks.
You know
Who we
I'm
got,
picking.
Mike?
Stop playing.
Who you got, Mike?
Man, I got Shakur by landslide.
Who you got,
I got
Mike?
Keyshawn. I'm telling you, I got
Okay, you
Keyshawn
got
by landslide.
Shakur and Keyshawn.
Shushu by landslide. Andy Cruz by landslide. Fucking Adonis gonna win.
Why you picking all the black fighters, Mike?
Cause I bet on black and I never lose.
So why you mad? Why you mad at him for picking all his fighters?
Because my shit be right though. I'm not picking because they black. I'm picking because they gonna win, bro.
You just said you did. You just said I pick because they black. Oh my God. Yo, just 10 seconds ago.
Keep me running.
Yo,
keep me running.
he just did a Rick James. He just did a
I
Rick
know,
James.
listen, bro. Keep me running. I know, but listen what I'm telling you, bro.
I got enough sense not to put my feet on your couch. You damn right I put my feet on their couch.
Listen, bro. I understand what you said. I know I did pick all black, but that's what's gonna fucking happen.
But here's the test right here. Here's the test. Here's the test. Xander or Abbas. This is the test. Xander or Abbas.
Come on, you know Xander gonna win. I'm not just gonna pick it
Okay,
just 'cause,
all right. That was the
Oh,
test.
you ain't bet on black. You ain't bet on black.
Okay.
No. Listen, bro. Listen. I don't just say just bet on black just cause, but in most cases, that's what's gonna be. The fuck, y'all, come on, man, stop playing. Y'all know how this boxing shit go, bro. A side win majority of the time. 75% A side win that shit.
Bakram, Josh Kelly.
I got Bakram all day, but he got to prove. We only seen really one fight out of Bakram. We got to prove it because we don't know who he was fighting that time when he looked at real. Who was he fighting? Was that Who was he fighting when he looked at real good?
Temzu.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to see. You got to see more. But he's showing. I like that violence he produced in that fucking ring though. I take that for sure. But I got to see. I don't really know too much of Josh Kelly. Wasn't Josh Kelly about to fight Boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna see then. I like that. We're gonna see. But I'm gonna take Bakram because I know more of him and I've seen what he do. I'm not just picking black because black, bro. Trust me, I'm not. But the names that we've been calling out is fucking A-siders, bro. Is ringers. Come on,
what about Jarrell Big Baby?
Abbas just got the big upset, bro. Like he beat the A side.
Yeah, he did.
But Xander, well, come on, you know they ain't gonna play Xander in no tough fight like that, bro. You know how boxing is. It's kind of, man, come on. You know
what you mean they ain't gonna put Xander made this fight happen. They ain't want him to take this fight. They was trying to get him to fight Giovanni Stantillion, the dude that Brian Norman beat.
Well, he must have seen something in the boss. He sees something.
Who
know
we got? Jarrell Big Baby? Jarrell Big Baby or Kingsley? I bet.
Which one black?
Both.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just talking shit. I don't know about that one. I ain't gonna lie. Big Baby, ain't he old? He a little older, ain't he?
He 37, I think.
And on top of that, I'm not a big fan of heavyweights. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not a big fan of watching heavyweight.
Emma Williams. Emma Williams or you said Adamas. You said Adamas. No, Matias or Dalton Smith.
I'm going Dalton Smith just because around.
What?
Yeah,
what?
I knew it. Why you always betting against the Puerto Rican fighter? You always hating?
No,
you always hating? Huh? You a racist? Yeah.
Hold on. Ain't Dalton Smith white though?
I'm messing with you, guys.
Ain't Dalton Smith white?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Nah, Dalton ain't from America.
You going against the color.
He's not black.
Nah,
going
from the
color.
Juke, man. From the Juke.
Well, his last name Smith though. That sound like American last name to me. I'm taking Dalton.
What about Adam
Azim?
Adam Azim, Gustavo Lemons.
I don't know that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the fucking boxer boys, man. Y'all keep doing y'all motherfucking thing. Round one, I'm just fucking with you, dog. You cool, man. I gotta fuck with you, bro. Ain't no disrespect, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Be
shout out
easy,
to y'all.
brother.
Hey, Nesta Gibbs, keep doing
Have
your
a great
fucking
day.
thing. You too. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. One.
Gary, what up?
What up, Gary? You there,
Gary.
Gary?
Yo.
Yo.
What's going on?
Gary.
What up? What up?
What's up? We can hear you.
I can hear his background. Yeah,
Gary.
from Indiana.
Khaled, Indiana.
Khaled.
Oh,
Good
Yo,
morning.
Ness, Star,
He's
round
doing-
one. How y'all doing?
Chill.
how
What's
y'all?
up?
All right.
Hey, Star, I'm going to give my picks for the whole thing later. I just want to talk about 2 fights because I got to get to something that I don't want to talk to Ness about. So I'm going to be quick on these picks on these 2 fights. Hey, that's Xander and the boss. I'm going to go with Xander, but that's going to be a tough-ass fight. Xander said that me and the boss got many rounds together. You know what I'm saying? Xander got great feet, good jab, great boxer. I got to see if a boss going to be able to pick that feet up, cut that ring off, but like my African brother got good inside work. He be doubling up off the hooks and the uppercuts. He be in there working. But I'm gonna go with Xander in like a split in Puerto Rico. Where's that fight being aired at? Where's that fight being aired at? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Top Rank. Then what was the other fight that I had? Oh, Josh Kelly and Bachram. Hey, yo, so look, everybody gonna pick Bachram, but we ain't seen Bachram in like 15 months. Ness made a great point after the fight that we need to see what you gonna do after this fight. You know, Tim Tszyu might have been damaged. He might have took that fight too early. I gotta see how my man move, man. I gotta see how them Russians pick their feet up, see if they move their head. Josh Kelly does have some skills. He can box well, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta see what's going to be the game plan for the 12-round fight. If you're going to deal with a guy like Bachram, you need to have a game plan for 12 rounds. So he's going to need to be using that front hand jabbing, stepping with his punches, moving his head. I don't think Bachram move his head that much. He kind of stay in that high guard, but he is punching shit. He will punch through your whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So that is a thing. So you gotta be on that body work, Josh Kelly. Stab, jab, break him down. You know what I'm saying? See how it go. But look, Ness, it's all this what I want to talk to you about. I want to introduce a new award to TBV and just hear your thoughts about it. It's a rough name, but I'm gonna call like the caller that had the best technical breakdowns / hardcore boxing caller. Cause I think guys like Tim Boski, Brandon Maurice, like the twins, some of these like Vega. I think they call in and, you know, sometimes they'll be on that entertainment shit and like talk that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Those guys really, even somebody like myself, like those guys come in calling them breakdown fights and then talk about hardcore shit. So I think that those guys need an opportunity, just like guys that just call just to break down the rumbles and fights.
Like it's your time.
You know what I'm saying? Hey Ness, I'm about to be done. Hey, like just to talk about the rumbles and just the hardcore fights, who does that the best? I think they need a shot. But what you think, Ness? That's my call.
I ain't out in the bay.
Did you respond to him, Ness?
Ness, yeah.
What?
The
He
caller
said,
asked
what
you
you think about a
about the award.
hardcore caller award?
Oh,
person that breaks down.
I think that y'all soft, man. Y'all always making new awards because your friends ain't getting an award. That's how it started. It's like, yo, oh, Mike is caller of the year. Mike is caller. Oh man, Mike keep losing caller of the year, man. We need to make entertainment of the year. So then a person wins caller of the year and entertainer of the year, and that person still don't win an award. You feel me? Like they got to get their votes up. They got to get their votes up. You know what I mean? Hardcore of the year, I don't know, hardcore caller. I guess I see the angle, you know. They the ones spitting facts. They the one giving the breakdowns. But
yeah,
because
they might not be as entertaining.
That's the
no,
point. That should be call of the year. You not call of the year because you entertaining. That's why we had to force a new award and make it entertainer of the year. Like It's water. We
Oh,
watering this
okay.
shit down. How are you
Maybe
the
we.
great? How are you the caller of the year, but you can't break down fights? Just think about that. Like, why
Yeah.
are we making subcategories? You the caller of the year, but you the caller of the year, but we don't go to you when we want to pick. We don't go to you when we want to break down. Okay, so that
Yeah.
means you ain't the caller of the year. You the entertainer of the year.
Yeah. I agree
Your
because
calls are fun.
that's why I picked the call of the year the way that I did because I felt like Mike was more of the entertainer of the year. So I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Who we got on? Al in the Bay?
Al in the Bay, what do you say?
What's up, Al?
Yo, what's up?
What
Straight from the
up?
Bay Area.
Yo.
What up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just going to talking about this week fight from Saturday. I watched the Dalton Smith highlight against Zepeda. I know Zepeda is a rough dog, and he stopped him. Dalton Smith looked like he's a fighter on the back foot. He don't look like he goes forward. He don't look like he's going forward, but he's an active counterpuncher. I see Dalton Smith winning this fight. It's just, Matias is more of a Terminator. He's going to come and he's going to bang with the banger. So I think Dalton Smith can pull it off. That's my take with the counterpunching.
Okay.
And man, I wish that fight wasn't on pay-per-view. I think it would get a lot of views. The Dalton Smith fight. The Dalton Smith fight is on pay-per-view.
Yeah, nah, that sucks. You ain't lying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The other fight on the zone, the interim heavyweight title, criminal, man. If you got an interim title, you should be able to fight somebody in the top 15. There's no way you should be able to pick outside the top 15.
Which fight you talking about? What fight are you talking about?
Campbell, the fight on the zone on the 10th. There's no way you should be able to pick somebody outside 15.
What if everybody was occupied, had fight scheduled, wasn't ready, and you had to? What if you were forced? And you wanted to stay active?
You talking about 15 fighters occupied? No way.
Okay,
no
I'm
way.
gonna say maybe 6 or 7 of them were on vacation. 2 or 3 of them were fighting each other. One of them got an injury or 2. Sometimes it be like that. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So one of them wasn't answering the phone, or 2 or 3 of them. You couldn't get a hold of them. Start going down the list. It's not that easy, brother. Just because you say, oh, you should have picked fit. No, it don't work like that.
I'm pretty sure somebody wanted an interim title shot.
Do you want to give your picks on any other fights in January, Al?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with the ones weekend.
Okay.
I just really wanted to talk about the Dalton Smith fight on the counterpunching.
Okay.
Yeah, so I hope
Out
it's
of all
not
the
during
fighters,
but
out of all the fighters you saw, out of all the fighters you saw fight Subriel Matias, how hard they punch, you think Dalton Smith got enough power to keep Subriel off of him? That's what you're saying?
Yes. Like I said, I've seen a couple of Dalton Smith fights. Well, I've seen a couple of his highlights fights.
Yeah.
The one
I saw him
that
crush
really
a
struck
couple
me was the one
tomato cans. Yeah, I saw that.
The one that really struck me is the one with Zepeda. I seen Zepeda fight. He's a sturdy guy. He's a definitely got that pop. You feel me? I seen him pop a couple of people. So
You want to know what the ironic thing is? Cepeda got no stars in ranking and box rec. As a matter of fact, Subriel Matias is the first 5-star fighter he ever fights. Period. There's a guy on his list. He's got 3 stars, but Cepeda don't even got no stars.
So
this is his first time fighting a world-class fighter like Subriel Matias that's been in the ring with big punchers like Pedro Hernandez, big punchers, and skill guys that can move and grab and understand like Liam Paro. And you think that Dalton Smith got all those traits, or is he a more laid-back fighter on the back foot? Has he ever faced the kind of pressure that is Subriel, you think? Remember,
he's
he
more
folded
of a
up.
laid-back fighter with a counter punch. So, 9 times out, I would say 9 times out of 10, 80% of the chances I'm always gonna pick the boxer over the brawler. Just because
So
of
he's
the
better than
counter
Alberto
punching.
Puello? He's better than Alberto Puello, Dalton Smith, in your head?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Okay.
You feel
All
me?
right. Respect.
So, that's my call, man. And I already started training. I didn't really get into the gym because still got this cold I'm battling, but I got
Get in the gym,
you know,
you'll fight the
so-
code. Sweat it out. Go to
So-
the gym and sweat out the code. That's what you need to do. Get to the gym
that's
and
my
start
thing right
sweating
now.
the code out.
Hey! Didn't you pull out? You can't be.
Huh?
You can't be talking to my man's with that sort of aggression. You pulled out.
No, that's advice. That's advice.
That
I'm
was a
giving
little
him advice.
aggressive. Like I said, I didn't say you can't give him advice. I said you can't be talking to him with that level of aggression. Like, oh, get in the gym. Get in the gym. Yeah, you was aggressive.
Yeah,
bro.
that's motivation. That's motivation. No, real talk, bro. My coach always told me when I was sick. He always told me that.
I went to my gym in my apartment. I went to my gym in my apartment.
Oh,
Nobody
look at
was
you.
there.
Look at you. Your apartment has a gym in it.
Yeah, so you feel me? Yeah, so I got a little workout in, and so once I'm done with this code, I'm gonna get into the boxing gym. But yeah, that's my call.
All right.
Hey, yo, Ness, the reason why I say that because my coach used to always tell me, he was like, you sick? And he's like, yeah, the best thing to do is bundle up and go to the gym and sweat it out. Get on that
This ain't
rope, the
round
jumping
one.
rope.
Wait, Ness is not one to say anything to anybody about a gym right now. He's been putting off a gym for 2 weeks for a.
Oh man, talk about it. I know that. I mean, they asked him about it today, and he swerved the conversation.
I didn't swerve it. I answered it. I didn't swerve it. I didn't swerve it. I answered it.
That may save him like $40 or something like that. You missed like 2 weeks waiting on some type of thing from.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush. I'm not overweight. I don't look like
No, but
dudes from Atlanta.
but there are things.
I know that guy. I know that guy.
But there are things that you want to do in your
I look
body.
like dudes from Plainview. We won't say their names. You know what I'm saying?
You're wanting to build lean muscle, and to wait 2 weeks on some type of deal or whatever. It's like you ain't really like. How much are you trying to save? $40, and you've been just sitting there for two weeks waiting on that.
We moving out on our time.
Yeah, you know how Chicken Shack Nest does.
We taking
you know what I'm saying?
everything one step at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Yeah, don't be getting on nobody about no gym until you get in the gym.
What?
How many miles have you done in the last 4 days?
0.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
How many?
but you're going to, but you're going to build muscle.
Okay,
you're doing your miles
over 20 miles, bro.
You're doing your steps. No, but like round one, he's doing his steps, but he wants.
So how many bench presses have you done in the last?
I don't do bench presses.
That's right, 0. Okay, then.
I do push-ups though.
We do different stuff. We do different stuff.
I do
it doesn't mean anything.
I do push-ups.
Doesn't mean anything. You know? Okay, so
I
we're into different stuff. You act like you did something.
New Year deal.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about that with my friend. that right? And he goes, Owen, did you make your New Year and put down that you're gonna
He got a deep
work out?
voice. He got a deep voice. He
My
drinks
friend,
because it sounds
right?
raspy. He's like, yo, yo.
Yeah, he was like, yo, Owen, you gonna work out and shit, right? So and then I'm like, nah, I don't do that for the New Year resolution. He's like, why? I was like, that would be cheating. He said, what you mean? I was like, bro, I'm gonna work out regardless. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
listen,
I'm
y'all,
always,
really quick. I pulled up to the gym on January, was it January 1st or the 2nd? Oh my God, like 3 times as many cars in the
of course.
parking lot. Everybody's like, it was
Give
so
it 2
dead
weeks.
overcrowded.
now.
I
Give
was
it 2
like, yeah,
weeks.
let them die
7
down.
days later is dead.
That's it.
That's why
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
rushing. What I'm rushing for? Let those
That's
newbies that really
whatever.
ain't working.
You was gonna get in there before these people came. You keep waiting on some type of
Exactly, but I'm also not rushing because I'm letting that January die down. I'm no resolution dude. I'm a dude that just do it.
no, not a resolution, but we have
Right.
like you could be you would have built
Yo,
something in
Ness,
2 weeks
I
that you've
suggest
been
you
missing.
get yourself a lawyer right now because you're looking bad in the case. You're making excuses for yourself.
Bro,
You're
if
not
I
going
was
in the gym.
overweight,
They want that money. The gym wants their money.
if I
You know
was
what I'm saying? You got to
overweight,
get in
I'd
there
be
and get
concerned,
that
man.
money.
If I
Let
was
me tell you why
overweight,
that's
I'd be
not. Let me tell you
concerned.
why that's not valid. What you're saying, because when we talk to boxers, we talk to people that say, you know what, I do my road work, I do my this, I do my that, and you
Yeah.
tell them, but you gotta spar. But
Yeah,
what
but
you
they
need to be
fighting,
doing,
Star.
you
They
gotta
fighting.
spar.
All I gotta
So
do is look good for
Star,
this
damn.
camera. This
no.
camera
So
right here.
you said you wanted to build lean muscle, so you're
Yeah, we
not
gonna
doing
get
the things
there.
that it takes.
We gonna get there.
Okay.
Right now,
So
we
I'm
we
telling you.
we we leveling up on protein. We leveling up on protein. You know what I'm saying? And we on a
It's
strict
I like
diet.
that.
That's another thing that
I
y'all
like that.
y'all disrespecting. I'm on a strict diet. Like I don't eat none of that shit y'all be eating.
I'm not
None of it. None
who
of it.
who.
You
This is my
too.
25th day
You
without no
too.
desserts at all, no
Yeah,
You
yo,
sweets
said
you
at
you
speak for
said
all.
you
yourself,
I'm
no wait.
eating
Ness. Don't
No,
chicken
you
speak for
said
breast.
you
her.
do you say you
Don't
do your
speak for
cheat
her.
meal. You say you do your cheat meal.
But I can
And
have I could have one cheat meal a week, but guess what? I've
because
only
she
had
goes to
one
the
in
gym.
25 days. I've
Because she
only
goes
had
to the gym,
one
she could have a cheat meal.
Yo,
You
why
do
you
on
not
my
talking
go to the
over
birthday.
gym.
her? Why you talking over
On
her?
my
Relax.
Ness,
You don't even do
listen
your
to this.
lives no more.
Listen to this. This is why it's good to
I
have a
just did
partner
one
that's in
yesterday.
sync. That's in sync, right? I didn't have a cheat meal. My trainer was telling me I could have one once a week. So I told Caesar, I said, okay, for my birthday, I'm gonna have a piece of cake for my birthday. So my class took me out to brunch that day, and I had a little bitty pancake because they kept saying, you gotta taste a pancake, you gotta taste a pancake. So that
They
evening we
don't
went
make
out to
pancakes
dinner.
that small, Star.
Oh, they were really little. We was at a Mexican breakfast place and they had like a stack, but they were like the silver dollar pancakes, right? So I had one pancake, and then when we went out for dinner, I say, well, I guess I can have my piece of cake. He say, no, you said you had that pancake earlier. Why? That's enough. Like you on a mission, and I'm like, damn, I
That's
can't even have my
crazy.
cake. But I haven't been doing my one cheat meal because I'm so serious about this thing. Like we have border wars the 21st. So I'm gonna be ready,
Mm.
you know?
Not round one. He don't even do his workout lives no more.
Yo, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? When I get back into there, at least I'm not in denial.
Y'all want to get
I'm
them
not
to
in
your lives.
competition.
That's
I'm
gonna
not
help
like
you.
on a
Back with
clock.
the hands. This guy. Why you
You
got
know
a
what I'm saying?
doll? We don't know.
That's gonna help you.
Listen, Ness, you know my condition. I got small hands. That's not why I'm not working out right now. And you're attacking me. You know what I'm saying? You know about my condition. You know what I mean? And
What I
you're
know. What
attacking
I
me on the
know.
live. I got small hands. Small hands, Ness, right now. All right, Ness? All
Yo,
right?
All right, man. All
Let's
right.
talk
you
We
funny
got
as
boxing.
hell.
we
Jesus.
got Mosby $2. Henry Cedeño versus Alfredo Santiago. Who you got? I told y'all, man. Santiago for the upset for me. He better not let
Really?
me down. He better not let
I
me
got
down.
Henry. I got
He better
Henry.
not let me down. Henry, yo, he gotta show me that he's there, bro. He
Oye, Henry, ven para
don't
atrás
be
para el show.
showing
Vamos a
it. He
hablar.
don't be showing it, bro. And then
Coge la victoria.
I don't know if I received bad intel, but I heard he don't like training, bro. I heard that.
Who? Who?
Him.
Well, I'm here to tell you I got inside intel, And Henry Cedeno has been training with, like, I think it was Carlos Adames. He's been training with a couple big hitters, sparring with them.
Yeah.
And
Being around them it ain't the same, bro. He ain't sparring Carlos. Carlos getting ready for a fight. That ain't the same, bro. Believe me, it ain't the same.
they're saying he looks good. I'm getting, my boy Jose Camachico is down there with him right now.
Is he in Vegas? Because that's where Adames trains at. And if he's looking good in Vegas, then I could believe it because there's gonna be good sparring, But I don't know, bro. That dude's been in Vegas before, and I've heard things.
Okay,
I've heard things.
okay. There was an interview, right? There was an interview that I saw.
I ain't even gonna say no more.
You ain't gonna say, ooh. There was an interview where he got into his head by saying that he wasn't a real Dominican because he left and moved to the island of Puerto Rico.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. Alfredo Santiago has been in with better opposition. He just gotta want it more.
Okay, now I said all of that to say this. I said all that. You saw the other the video where they said that Subriel Matias told him, "Yo, brother, I ain't never seen you this mad. You need to stay focused. Like, this dude is in your head." And I wanted to know if you saw that video when that came out, because he goes, Subriel trains with him all the time, and he goes, out of all the years I've been around you, I ain't never seen. And he worries, is he getting into his head? Has he already, you know what I mean, like playing mind game? Because the way that he's coming out publicly,
look at that. That's two trainers now. Two trainers said the same thing. I'm really going with Santiago. Going with Santiago.
What the other trainers say?
Bro, the same things. The same things. Like,
okay.
Word for word. Word for word. Word for word.
Okay.
Word for word. I'm telling you, Santiago for the upset. Let me get a little something, man. Throw me my percentage when y'all sprinkle it. I'm telling you. Bro,
I don't gamble,
gyms don't lie,
but anyway.
bro. Gyms don't lie.
All right.
It's true.
Bobby Cuts.
What up, Bobby?
What's going on?
What up?
What up? What up?
Now I'm just in the lab. I'm making this, I just made a classic R&B joint for representing something for the UK and Tim Boski, It's a classic, I'm just mixing it down right now. What's good with you though?
Same shit. Just
what's up with these fights? These fights in January, Bobby. You have any picks?
You making picks or you just hating?
My hate is real. My hate's all my picks is y'all call my picks hating, but it ain't. It just is what it is, I've been thinking about it. I got Shakur Stevenson stopping Teofimo Lopez in the 10th round. I think Teo get cut too. Yeah, because he got scar tissue all over his face. All Shakur got to do is pepper him with the jab all night. He southpaw, you know what I'm saying? Teo, the wind blows, he gets his face bruised. He got a bruised face. His face is bruised.
That's crazy. So many people saying stoppage. I mean, y'all about to make me check this betting line. Is y'all fooling the bookies too?
I just had to look at it. Like, what I'm saying? I had to really think about it. Like, damn. Shakur, he motivated. He got Keyshawn in camp with him.
He was motivated for the Zepeda fight. Ain't get no fucking stoppage. On an easier dude to get stopped too. Like, Zepeda coming forward. You just gotta fucking wait on it.
Throwing 1,000 punches a minute though. They be coming to 140. Shakur be weight drained. He coming to 140. He gonna be bigger. You know what I'm saying? I just got a feeling he gonna stop T.O. I don't know what it is. It's not hate. Maybe it is. Maybe I just hate T.O. Maybe I'm just hoping he get fucked up.
I hear you, but you're not the only one saying that. It's more people saying that. And that shit, I'm just like, what?
That's true. Somebody else said that earlier about T.O.'s face be swelling up.
This is actually a good month to do a long parlay. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. What about Keyshawn and Ortiz?
Always marked up.
Yeah, what about Keyshawn and Ortiz?
I think Shakur gonna take advantage of that. He's gonna be peppering him with the jab. It's gonna be an easy match for Shakur. He gonna make T.O. look easy. He gonna pack T.O. up. We getting him out of here. He played too many games. It's time to get T.O. up out of here. Tell him to come up off that WBO. Take his bitch ass somewhere else. He packing T.O. up, dog. gonna be back on here talking shit too after that shit. Mark my words. T.O. getting fucked
God
up.
damn, they got Keith Cologne of minus 7,692.
Damn.
That's
He's got
crazy.
100% knockout ratio. He's coming off 8 fights, 8 knockouts. I know he's young, but
Insane, bro. Oh, there you go, right there.
Cause who you do you have Keyshawn or Ortiz?
of course Keyshawn gonna knock out Ortiz, you know. Just another day in the office for the businessman.
Of course.
You know, he gonna make a
You may
statement by
feel like
stopping
it's your
Jermaine
time,
Ortiz. And then,
but
you
it's
know, we
not
coming
your
for that
time.
Haney smoke. We coming for that Haney smoke, no. Y'all gonna have to see the businessman. The ultimate test is here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see
Loma
what Lord
couldn't
Haney
knock
do.
him out, and Tio couldn't knock
If
him
Haney
out.
beat Keyshawn, I'll give him the Excalibur. I'll call him Lord Haney. You heard it here first. If Haney beat
Damn.
Keyshawn, I'll call
Whoa.
him Lord Haney. I'll join the
Damn.
Hanos Nation, nigga. I don't think Keyshawn knockout, nigga. Y'all know what time it is. DB3, nigga.
Word.
Okay.
And that ain't your
All right.
must be your time, but it ain't your time, right?
This a good month to make some bets.
Well, you
So
know, he
many
thinks
fights.
that Keyshawn's gonna knock out Jermaine Ortiz, but Lomachenko couldn't knock out Jermaine Ortiz, and Teofimo Lopez
Lomachenko's
couldn't
a
knock
smaller
out Jermaine
fighter,
Ortiz.
Lomachenko too small for he was a smaller fighter.
Nah,
That's why he had
hold
problems.
on.
Bobby, let me get to these others.
That's an excuse that doesn't work. What fighters weren't Lomachenko the smallest man, the smaller guy? What fight was he in that he was the bigger guy? Everybody he fought was the bigger guy. What are you talking about?
He was the bigger guy with Mariaga.
Okay, maybe one guy then?
He was the bigger guy
Wow,
with
Ness.
Guillermo Rigondeaux.
I'm not sure about that. I got to look that up in height. I'm going to look it up. I'll get back to you.
Brambo,
All right, keep
what
going with
up?
the
All
show.
right, we gonna move on. Brambo.
What's good?
What's up, Rambo?
What's good? Y'all can hear me?
You know
Y'all
it.
can hear me?
We can
You
hear
know
you.
it.
Yep,
Okay,
we can hear you.
All right, boom. I ain't gonna make too many picks, but we already know Keyshawn about to take over this year. Okay, we got a few people. I got a list for Keyshawn.
Murataya's
I
an
got a list.
underdog.
No way.
Yeah, Mortar gonna lose.
He's an underdog. He's plus money, bro. He's plus 165 on my bookie. That's crazy.
He gonna lose.
The champ who's busting at the seams, mind you. He can't make
Yeah,
weight
he
after
gonna
this.
lose.
He's leaving after this fight. I guarantee you he moves up.
Mortar gonna lose.
That's
Gonna lose.
crazy.
He gonna lose.
He better
Andy
not
Cruz
lose
gonna
to
beat
that
him.
6-fight dude. That dude got 6 fights, don't he? He better not.
I'm going to put some money on Muay Thai.
I'm going to be so let down. I'm going to be so let down he lose that fight.
I'm putting
Andy Cruz gonna beat him. Andy Cruz is on the list. He on the Keyshawn Davis list. I'm making a list for Keyshawn. We gonna whoop Andy Cruz after we whoop Jermaine Ortiz.
I just seen an interview where Keyshawn told Andre Ward that they tried to make that fight and they said they ain't want it now. But
Yeah, Andy's scared.
I don't know if I believe that shit.
Andy's scared. Andy don't want them 757 hands. He know what it is.
Yeah,
But
I just don't know if I believe it because how long has Andy already been in this? Like this fight been made for a minute. The Murataya fight. So when is Keyshawn talking about?
previous times. You know what I'm saying? Previous times he tried to make it. It's all good. I can't give you no specifics. Okay, but listen, let me get to my list. And that's okay. After
Let's
we're
go.
gonna watch Jermaine Ortiz. We're gonna watch Jermaine Ortiz. All right, that's about to be a watch. Might stop him. We might stop him.
How's that possible if he hasn't even fought the level competition that Jermaine's fought?
Round one, chill out. Round one, chill out, bro. Let me speak, man. Let me speak, bro. Let me speak, man. Listen, has Jermaine Ortiz ever been stopped?
No.
Okay, first time for everything. He getting stopped on January 31st. All right. After him, we gonna get Devin Haney. You know I'm DHP. You know I fuck with the Haneys. But this the hometown. We gonna beat Devin Haney by split decision. All right.
Whoa.
If Richardson hitches, don't duck. We gonna get him too. We gonna get him out of here. All right. Then we gonna get Andy Cruz. We'll shut Andy Cruz the fuck up because we tired of him talking. All right. Last but not least on the list, I don't give a
I don't give a fuck about that brotherhood shit. We whooping Shakur ass too. I'm going to instigate the beef. Somehow somebody girl got to get snatched or something. Okay, them boys got to fight.
like it's your
I don't give a
time,
fuck about that fake brother shit.
but it's not your
We
time.
need that Keyshawn
You
versus
trying to
Shakur.
ruin relationships just to see a fight? That's crazy, man.
I
knew this caller was crazy.
Brothers fight all the time. I done fought a few of my cousins, a few of my best friends. We still tight. It's all love. You feel me? That's just what it is. But them niggas to get paid to fight. And then they can shake hands, hug it out afterwards. All right, but we need that. All right. But anyways, the last thing I want to say, let me get this in real quick before you hang up on me, Ness. Y'all was talking about that gym shit. All you niggas that had your little New Year's resolution, shout out to y'all. I don't do the New Year's resolution. This about to be my 5th year, 7 days a week. Shout out to you, Star. I heard you talking. Me, I was binge eating Oreos all holiday season. I lost 4 pounds. Facts. You feel me? This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really into this. Like, I really ran 4.5 miles yesterday morning while it was dark, while you niggas was out here asleep. Y'all better get y'all shit together, because my shit already sixed up. It's looking nasty already. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm 183.4 right now, and I'm about to turn 40 this year. Shit is ugly. My wife love it. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I walk around with the shirt off. My wife be like, "Damn, I see you." Facts. All right?
Turn up. I know that's right.
That's right. That's right, Star. You know what it is, Virginia, baby.
Let's go.
You know what it is. All right, that's my car, though. Love y'all. Y'all have a good day, man.
All right, you too.
Yo, his analogy is crazy that brothers fight each other all the time. He got cousins he fought. Well, I just want you to know that I got 3 brothers, and I'm 51, and never in my life have I ever fought any of my brothers. And a matter of fact, none of my brothers have ever fought each other neither. I can never recall a fight where any of my brothers have ever fought each other. I've never had a fist fight with any of my brothers ever in my life. That's right, play it, Ness. That's right, play it. There's some brothers out there that were raised right, though. You know what I'm saying? My father, they never put us to fight. So,
Your father ain't got to put you to fight for y'all to fight. But Ralph the Connect, $2. Round 1. Darrell, Jarrell, Murrell, the cartel in 5. Laugh out loud.
in 5? Wow.
Mad Bent, 100, pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. Keyshawn beats Ortiz. It's personal, but it's only business. Man, Subriel serves up Dalton with green banana emoji and snapper.
That's crazy that a lot of people think that this fight is going to be this easy for Keyshawn Davis. And I really think that it's going to be either a tough night or a rude awakening. You know, you guys don't, he's never even fought in this weight division. He's moving up, you know, from a layoff.
He's not a
from
small
a layoff.
dude, though. He's not a small dude.
He's not a small dude, but neither is Jermaine Ortiz. He cuts a lot of weight to make this weight. And he's fought in this weight with the big guys. You know, he's fought in this division for a little time.
Loma's not big, and Teo's
okay,
not
no,
big
but Teo is. Teo is.
You mean big name? Because you
know. But okay, well, Teo's not big in height, but he's got good shoulders, a good back.
Who's bigger?
Teo's
Who's bigger?
stocky.
Who's bigger? Who's bigger? Hitchens or Teo?
Hitchens.
All right.
Hitchens, yeah. It was a better fight too.
Do you
but
do you know that Shakur and Teo are only separated by an inch in height and a half inch in reach?
Okay, I didn't know that. But
another
that wasn't
35-pounder that's equal size to Teo. Teo's not a big guy, bro. You tripping?
Right. Okay. Well, he wells it where he's a little thicker.
He got a good frame though. He like
he's got. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, he's not like small in that area.
Why does Shakur always say I'm small? Like I'm small. I'm not a big guy. I'm small. But when I see him on pictures, he don't look that small. So I don't like. Is he really like a small guy?
No.
Remember, he fights at 135 pounds.
No.
You know, so. But anyway,
but he's not
my
a small
point,
guy because Teo's willing to go up to 54, and they separated by 1 inch in height. and a half an inch in reach.
And reach.
Right.
And my thing is this, like, Star, check it out, right? My thing is that Jermaine Ortiz has been fighting in this weight division, getting punched by guys that are cutting weight like him. You know, this is a big layoff for Keyshawn, a new weight division, you know, going up here, you know, where that Keyshawn has already been on record, already making weight right now. You know, and that was alarming by a couple people I talked to. They were like, this far out from the fight, he's already made weight. Like, you know, and like, I just wonder that sometimes I've seen this in the sport where one weight jump up can be too much for that guy, or maybe it's not. You know, only until I see them in the ring.
Wishing on a
Only
star,
until
man. You wishing on a
you know,
star.
I don't know how
isn't it better?
he handles 140 punches. I don't know.
For round one, isn't it better to be walking around right now closest to the weight that you need to be dialed in at? Like, isn't that a good thing?
Porter did it all the time.
Well, okay. Yeah, people are different, right? I don't know because I can't say because this guy does it, it works good for you here. A little concerning is why haven't you passed the weight and start working your way back down so that on the night fight you can successfully gain weight on top of that. But if you're already at the weight without cutting weight, you're at the weight without cutting weight. Like you're like what? Like, okay, so how much is he gonna put on, and how much is Jermaine Ortiz gonna put on fight night?
You seen a scale? You seen a scale that say he was 140 already?
He made the video. Remember?
Did it show? Did it show that he was 140?
Is he gonna lie? Are you saying he's a liar?
Did it show that he was 140?
Yeah.
Okay. Show me that.
What was it?
The video.
Or did his mouth
141? Is
say
it
it?
141? I
Send
think
me
it
the
was.
video.
Hold
Send
up.
me the video.
Hold up. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold up.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I don't. Oh no. Okay, go ahead. Go.
Demo, what up?
What up, Demo?
Yo,
What's up?
can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to run down these picks. Go ahead and get me started, Star. I don't know.
Got
which
you.
one
You
to
got
start.
Xander and a boss.
I got Xander boxing the shit out of a boss. Winning the unanimous decision.
Got you. What about Bachram and Josh Kelly? You going out, Demo?
Probably a good fight, like some of the other guys. I think. Oh shit.
You breaking up? Dang, bad connection.
Keem the Dream.
Can y'all hear me now?
Up, King. Oh, we got you. You there, Demo? Probably got to call back in. What's up, King?
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Gotcha. What's
What
up?
up? What up, y'all? What up? Sorry, run me them picks too. Go ahead. Who was first?
All right,
Xander
we
and the
got.
boss?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna be in the building for that. Going to PR for that fight. I'm gonna be there. But I got Xander.
Ooh.
Look, he's not Yoenis
Nice.
Celez. He's not Yoenis Celez. He's not gonna stand in front of a boss and try to bang it out with him on the inside. He's gonna use his feet and his length to beat the guy. And also, I think somebody mentioned it, but look, they were sparring partners. They got a lot of rounds in together. Say what you want about Xander and his career, and it's been built, and this and that. Use that same analogy and say you think they're going to go after a guy that they know they can beat because they got a ton of rounds sparred with him. I mean, it's Xander all day. So who's next on the
All
list?
right. Bachram, Josh Kelly.
Oh, Bachram. Josh Kelly's he's an Olympic fighter, man. He's a 4-round fighter. He's got great movement and skill, but the issue is he gasses out. And all that pretty boy stuff, all the shoulder roll and the excessive head movement and the bouncing around on the feet and all that pretty boy stuff starts to slow down and he starts getting caught. And Bachram,
Gotcha.
we haven't seen a ton from him, but he's gonna time him and that machine is gonna catch up to Josh and he's probably gonna stop him late in the fight.
Nice. Ortiz and Keyshawn.
Keyshawn all day. Jermaine Ortiz. I was at the fight when he fought Joseph Adorno. He got dropped twice in that fight. You can argue it should have been stopped at one point. It looked like he was completely out on his feet and fell into the ropes and was like non-responsive for a few seconds. And the ref gave him a chance to regather himself, and somehow he got a draw. I thought he clearly lost the fight again. He got dropped twice in like an 8-rounder against Joseph Adorno, who he's a power puncher. I like Adorno, but let's be real, he's no Keyshawn Davis. So I got Keyshawn all day, and he probably stops Jermaine for the first time in his career. I think he's a much harder puncher and a much more accurate puncher than Joseph Adorno.
All right, Shakur Tio.
Shakur all day. Shakur's too skilled. I don't think anybody beat Shakur. The only person I really had beating him was Tank. And y'all, a lot of people know how big of a Tank fan I am, but I really gave Tank a puncher's chance against Shakur. He's too good. He's too skilled. I like Tio, man. He's athletic, but the truth is, and the thing with Tio is his biggest fights are his best fights. He always like rises to the occasion. He rises to the level of his competition, and he's also fallen down to the level of his competition. Some of his fights that should have been easier were tough for him. The Nakatani fight early in his career, obviously the Kambosos fight, the Claggett fight, but then you see him against Loma, and then you see him against Josh Taylor, and so him fighting Shakur, we might see the best Tio we've ever seen, but I don't even know if the best Tio is good enough to beat Shakur. I think Shakur beat him like 8-4. One of them fights that'll be kind of tight going into maybe the 8th or 9th round, and then we're going to see Shakur kind of pull away towards the end, and I think Shakur wins that fight by decision.
Okay, Shushu and Carlos Castro.
I'm gonna have to go Shushu, y'all. I don't know a ton about Castro, though. I'll be honest with you. So my pick on this one, I can't give too much breakdown behind it. But I'm gonna go Shushu.
You may feel like
All
it's
right,
your
let me
time.
go to the biggest one. Matias or Dalton, real quick.
Finish him up.
Matias. Look, Dalton Smith. Look, he's a strong kid. He's extremely strong. And I give him that. And he's got some pop, but you need more than that to beat Matias. You need to be more than just strong and have some power. We know Matias is got a ridiculous granite chin. He wants you to bring the fight to him. He wants you to let off all your power punches, and he wants to take your soul. He wants you to hit him with your hardest shot, and he's still in front of you, walking you down, peppering you up, mixing in power punches while he's just touching and tapping you. You never know when he's gonna actually hit you with that big shot. It's touch, boom, uppercut out of nowhere. Touch, boom, hook around the guard. And it's like it drains you mentally as well as physically. And I think Dalton's just too young right now. He doesn't have the experience to get through that. So I got Matias winning that fight. Does he stop him? Not sure, but I think Matias definitely wins that fight.
Nice. Jarrell Big Baby or Kingsley Abe?
Oh, God. Kingsley, come on, man. We got Jarrell Miller. Shout out to Kingsley Abe. But the guy's like a life insurance agent who got kind of famous over COVID right in the bubble. He had some decent fights, but he's Anderson, or the real Big Baby's biggest win right now is Abe. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, that's like easy work for Jarrell.
That's crazy calling that the biggest win.
I mean, well, that's his biggest like highlight reel knockout. You know what I mean? When he's knocked him out and he was like, he stood over him. It was, you know what I mean? That's not like his biggest win on paper, but like, that's like his best knockout. That was like his first like big win. You know what I'm saying? Was Ibe. So look, that's a tune up, man. That's a toss up for Miller. Ibe is getting stopped, respectfully. Like my guy's selling life insurance right now, and then he's gonna show up to the fight, get his check, and he's getting stopped, bro.
All right, Amo Williams or Adamas?
That's a good fight. I got Adamas though, man. I like Amo. He's good. He's cool, but Adamas is too skilled for him.
Nobody has picked him yet.
Yeah, he's not fully and really impressed me. Like he's tough and he's got some power and he cuts the distance well. Like he's explosive, but that's just not enough. And then you gotta remember he fought Shiraz, and I know we can't do the triangle theory, so it's not necessarily that. But just look at the way he fought Shiraz and what happened, and the way Adamas fought Shiraz. Like Adamas has more levels to his game. There's more wrinkles in his game. He can take it to another level with the head movement and being able to neutralize, some of the athleticism and natural ability that Amo has, the same way he did with Shiraz. I just don't see how Amo pulls that fight out. I think he gets outboxed. So I got Adamas.
Okay, Moses or Jermaine Franklin?
Oh, God. I got to go Moses Itauma. Jermaine Franklin's a good boxer. He definitely knows how to survive, too. But Itauma's, I got Itauma. Too young, too strong, too fast. Can he stop him, though? I don't know. I think this would be the first guy that maybe pushes Itauma to, because that's a 12-rounder, I believe, right? And that's some kind of title eliminator or something like that. That should be a 12-round fight. I think that's going to be Itauma's first time fighting a 12-rounder. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is. Either way, I think this might be the first time we really see Itauma go the distance. He's gonna have to face a guy that's got some skill and that knows how to survive. So I think I got
Yeah.
Itauma winning, but I think it'll be a good test for him.
All right. Andy Cruz or Murataya?
Andy Cruz, Andy Cruz all day. Good fight, but I've never been too impressed with Murataya. I think Andy Cruz is gonna be too
Damn,
much.
you
Yeah.
picking Cruz over the champ?
I'm taking Cruz over the champion, bro. Yeah, I just never been that impressed with Murataya. I don't know. I don't see to me, he doesn't like set up his punches. He doesn't, I don't know. He's a guy to me, I think relies just on a lot of his athleticism, his hand speed, the good power he's got, and he's just kind of one of them guys that gets kind of stuck in the doing the same thing and it works for him most of the time. You can't do that with Andy. Andy's too smart. He's too slick. He's too fast. He's just and I'm not the biggest Andy Cruz fan either, but I got him beating with a tie. I think he's gonna be too much for him. I think he's gonna style on him, honestly. I see Andy Cruz cooking him. Yeah, I got
Nice.
Cruz.
Last but not least, Adam Azim or Gustavo Lemos?
Oh man, that's tough. I probably go Adam Azim. I don't know. Gustavo's known for giving Hitchens hell, but I'm not that impressed with that guy either. I get he brings pressure. That's the style everybody needs to fight. A pressure fighter that's just gonna keep coming at you no matter what. But yeah, I think I got Adam Azim. I think Adam Azim could beat him. I think he's got the hand speed. He's got enough power to if he can catch him. Similar to what Keyshawn did. You get those guys with the pressure coming in constantly. You just gotta time them and catch them with your power. Time those explosive movements when they're trying to jump in, catch them in between their punches, and I think Azim wins that one.
All right, appreciate your picks.
Shout out to you, Star. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Yo,
back.
Oh,
Talk to me.
Oh, Ness, I can't find the video. I think it might have been on Twitch or something. I just can't find it. But it was one of them. It was one of them where But I talked to a couple guys about this. And they were saying about the weight thing. But anyway, it's anybody's
fight. The reason I asked for a video is because fighters get in front of the camera and say, "Yeah, I'm on weight already." That
yeah.
Okay, but again, that doesn't mean I weigh 140 today.
Right.
It's just I'm on track. I'm gonna be able to make weight.
It was one of them videos. He actually showed it. Showed it,
and that's what I want to see. If he actually showed that he's 141, then
something
that's a different story.
Yeah, it was. He was like already on the weight, and I was like, wow. But anyway, look, my whole point was it wasn't about that or nothing. It was just based off. I already felt that Jermaine fought the better of the fighters, and I really believe that. And even though he knocked this guy impressive that he missed his weight by like 6 pounds, that still doesn't tell me that he fought a Loma S caliber fighter, that he fought a TOS caliber fighter. And that's all I'm saying. And then he's the one moving up.
Lost those fights.
I know.
You're giving Jermaine credit for those fights like he actually won.
I am giving him credit for those fights. I am giving him credit because
he gets
a lot of
little
people
bit of
feel
credit
he won the TO
for
fight.
being in the fight. He gets credit for being in the fight.
I'm gonna give him
credit.
credit. I'm gonna give him credit for that.
Not winning.
Give him
He
credit
didn't
for that.
win.
But at least look. What I'm saying is, you also have to look at the other side. They didn't stop him. They didn't beat on him.
But again, we making picks. We're making picks.
I'm saying,
we're not saying can he make it to the 12th round.
Which one of Loma or Tio had him bubbled up? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like.
Again, so you're talking about the way a person looks at the end of the fight and not whose hand is raised.
If he can win, yeah.
Like,
that's true, round one.
How'd he look?
Right, okay.
Who bubbled him up? Bro, did he win?
You know what? You're right. So what's Keyshawn coming off his last fight?
What's his biggest win? Antonio Moran?
Okay. What's Keyshawn coming off his last fight?
What, a knockout of Gustavo Lemons in 2 rounds?
No, I said his last fight. Yeah, his last fight. His last fight where he...
That was
No, because wasn't he the champion?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Oh, so he didn't... What? So you don't take that into consideration? Not being a professional? This, you don't... None of that worries you?
What? Did he lost his belt on the scales?
On a scale, yeah, that doesn't concern you for a fighter.
Shakur lost his belt on the scale.
Oh, okay.
No, Shakur lost his belt on the scale.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. And also, all the fighters is the same.
Bro,
this is not a red flag. This is not a red flag.
This dude, this what I
I'm
hate
just asking
about you and
I'm
the
asking
guys
you a
that you like.
question.
You see what I'm
Wait a
saying,
minute, wait a minute.
Star?
There are boxing fans out there that are thinking these
He
questions. I'm
trained
asking them.
in Jermaine's gym, so he feel he got to defend
I'm
Jermaine
asking
every
these questions.
call.
Why are you taking it personal?
I'm not.
I'm asking you a question
I'm
that
just showing you
legitimate
how you
people in the
are.
chat are saying, boom. People think this
Well, I
way.
think,
Bro, what the
but I
fuck does
think,
missing weight a year ago got to do with making 140 pounds and having more skills and power and
Okay.
yeah.
youth?
I mean, I would
See,
take Keyshawn
culminates you.
missing weight over Jermaine Ortiz not knowing how to pull the win off. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Jermaine Ortiz has showed you twice he did good in the fights round one, but he didn't know how to edge the fight out. So one thing
Yeah.
we know about Keyshawn knows how to win. So even though
Yeah.
he missed weight, I would trust
Yeah.
that versus somebody as good as Jermaine, but just
Yeah.
doesn't push it over the edge.
Yeah, I'm just on the line that I don't want to enable like fighters' behaviors. I feel like Keyshawn gotta like earn his way back. This is definitely a fight that he can earn his way
Earn his
back.
way back from what?
But
The
From
title
what?
shot
punish him
to being
though,
a
round
champion.
one.
If he beats Jermaine, that's he on his way to being a
But what is
champion.
he earning his way back from? He missed weight and got a
He
knockout.
lost his belt. I
Bro,
want him to
and
be a
got a
champion.
knockout. Do you understand that? Do you understand he won the fight?
I
Earn his way
understand that.
back to what? Like, what is he earning his way back to?
Okay, you think with a loss he does he goes to a title shot, or with a win? He earns his way back to a title fight with Jermaine Ortiz, or he was talking about what? Already
Bro, he
moving
could
up
have had
to
a title fight
147?
already. You forgot. Bill offered him a title shot already. He chose to go this route. I don't
I'm
know
not
what
gonna
you're talking
speak for
about.
the
He got
man.
to earn his way back to anything. The dude won his last fight. He's undefeated. You know that, right?
I understand that. Yes, I understand that, but he's not like what is the goal? He's going to go after a belt, right? So I think this fight could earn him back and make his way back to a title, Ness.
I guess we just arguing words, man, because I don't know what the fuck he's earning back, honestly. But
Okay.
I got Demo.
All right, whatever.
I just
What
don't.
up,
I
Demo?
don't know what he's earning
All right,
back. The kid's a name in the
Ness.
sport.
Everything is just given to you. You don't have to earn anything in life for
He
Ness.
was just,
okay, I
that's
learned
what I'm
something.
telling you. He was
Demo.
just being
Alright,
offered a
fine,
title shot with Devin
fine,
Haney.
He
Fucking
did no
Bill
wrong,
Haney
Ness. You know what? He
and,
did no
and
wrong.
Keyshawn was in each other's texts,
All right.
offering each other a fight. What are you
All right,
talking
no
about?
Look,
problem.
it's
No
real
problem.
it's
I
real
know.
simple. You miss weight.
Fine.
Weight does not change your skills. That's all you had to say to that. Weight don't change your skills. So once he go up and he can make weight, his skills is still his skills. So regardless which like you don't even
Absolutely.
have to argue. Like once he goes up, so you saying he had to make his way back, but his skills didn't change. He just missed weight. That's it. So once he go up to a weight that he can make, his skills is still his skills. That's the end of that shit. Like that's crazy. But yeah,
So
I was connected to the Wi-Fi, so that's probably why my call went out on the first one. You got my first pick. What was the first one? Xander and the
I
box,
have
right?
you. Yeah, Xander and the box. Then we go to Bachram and Josh Kelly.
Yeah, and I think that's where I had got lost. So Bachram and Kelly is gonna be a good fight for the first maybe 6 to 8 rounds. Like King was saying, Kelly has the real flashy style, which with that style, it takes a lot of energy to fight like that. So once Bachram started getting to him with punches, whether he actually hitting them a lot or not, just the pressure of having somebody walking you down while you trying to do all of that is gonna make him use more energy than he want to use, especially with a guy that big and strong. And the only chance he would have is if Bachram he was out of shape and didn't take it serious. But I think it might have been Vega that said it. Shout out Vega if that's who said it. With him being Muslim and practicing during Ramadan and everything like that, he knows how to stay disciplined. Like he's already a disciplined guy. So I'm not really worried that he went off and got out of camp shape and all of this other stuff. So I'm pretty sure Bachram wins that. I wanna say knockout because, like I said, after 6 or 8, Kelly gonna get tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Bachram by knockout.
All right, Ortiz or Keyshawn.
Ortiz, Keyshawn. I got Keyshawn winning it, I think Ortiz has enough to last to the end of the round because he's one of them fighters that's a good barometer. He could box, he could fight too. Like we seen when Tio invited him in, and when he actually had to go inside, he can fight. He don't not saying that he like to do it, but he's shown that he can do it. So I think he got enough to last. But Keyshawn is accurate, and he got that killer mentality. If he gets Jermaine hurt, then Jermaine is getting stopped. So that's just how I see that one going. But I think it's gonna be a unanimous decision.
Gotcha. Shakur and Tio.
Shakur, Tio, ass whooping, ass whooping for Shakur. Shakur, well, not for Shakur, ass whooping by Shakur. Shakur gonna whoop him. Probably first 4 to 6 rounds is gonna look, not gonna say close, but it's gonna be a technical match. Once Tio started to get frustrated, and like most people been saying, he don't take punches well in the sense of like he swells up really quickly. Now he can take the punch and maybe last, but once he get frustrated, if Shakur can keep peppering him, then he can stop him late. But I got him winning a UD.
Got you. What about Shushu and Carlos Castro?
My guy Shushu, man. This is his chance to show out. Castro, a good fighter, but this is like the big chance. So I think that Shushu has to come out, put on a show. He can't be lax like he's been in some of the other fights. He's very good inside and out, but he's better inside as far as I see it. I think if he can land the counters that he usually lands, I think he can get them out. So I'm gonna go with Shushu by stoppage.
Can I ask you a question, caller, before she goes on?
Yo.
Before she goes on?
Yo.
Castro fought against Stephen Kubo Fulton, and he dropped Stephen Kubo Fulton in that fight. Stephen got up, made the right adjustments, and won a close decision in my eye. But I had to ask myself this one question: between Stephen Kubo Fulton and Bruce Carrington, who's the better boxer?
I mean, at the stage where Kuboy fought him, Shushu's the better boxer. And that's what I was just about to say. Like in that fight with Castro, not Shushu, Kuboy was coming off of already having that was the fight right after Inoue, right?
That's when he moved up in weight.
Yeah, it was.
That was the comeback fight. So you coming fresh off of a knockout. You know what I'm saying? You moved up in weight, and
then you get dropped in the fight. You get dropped in the fight, and then you overcome.
Yeah. So I mean, of course he got hard. He gonna get up. But he got shocked by that punch. And then he adjusted. I don't think Shushu is gonna get shocked by a punch and have to adjust. He's better inside. For me, he's better inside. I always wanted to see Boy and Shushu fight. I always had Shushu winning that fight. And then we seen what Oshaki just did. You know, Oshaki is a great boxer and all of that. We seen what he just did, so I know for sure that I don't have to worry inside with Shushu. So
I think he was a little undisciplined.
Go ahead. Real Big Baby and Kingsley Ibe.
Oh yeah, like Keem said, man. Oh boy is like an insurance guy. He getting stopped. And the point that Ness was making with the Ruiz fight, I had Big Baby winning the Ruiz fight, and then even when he was getting punished by what's the name, he can take. Everybody know he can take punches. It's just all about if he let his hands go. Yeah, if he let his hands go, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to, because Kingsley don't have the type of output that's gonna make you have to sit back and play defense. Like it's different when you got a lot of shots coming at you. You might have to slow down on the offense, but I see Big Baby Miller winning by knockout. He gonna run over this dude. He got too much offense coming out, and he could take a punch. So even if Kingsley land a counter shot, it ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna walk right through that shit, and it's gonna make him mad. He's stopping him.
His cardio for a big guy against Andy impressed me.
So Amo Williams or Adames, Carlos Adames.
Man, you know, Amo is from Houston. I've seen him personally in there with Quentin Randall. I seen the war. I seen them boys go to war before. I know for a fact Ammo is the type, he don't like to get hit. When he do get hit, he try to get it back. Against a guy like Adamas that got good offense and great counterpunching, great head movement, we seen what he did to get inside on Shiraz. What's his name? Ammo's not gonna be able to take that. I see Adamas stopping Ammo, but probably between 8 and 12, because he's good while he's early, because he's strong as shit. Like, don't get it wrong. He crack Adamas, you know, he can slow him down for a little while, but he ain't gonna stop Adamas. He's just gonna slow the fight up for a little bit. 8 through 12, I see Adamas stopping him too.
And you don't worry about Adamas' gas tank against Hamza Sharad. He can only evade. He couldn't do both. He had to pick between evading or offense because his gas tank was starting to fade.
Round one, you should know this as well. Whenever punches are coming at you, and you got to move your head and well, I don't know if you, because you and OC was about the same size, but when you in there with somebody bigger, it take a whole lot more energy to move your head and keep walking them down. He was walking Shiraz down the whole time, so like he don't have to worry about that type of movement from Ammo.
Okay.
Ammo gonna be there all night.
Right.
He gonna be there all night.
Right. I agree.
All right, Matias or Dalton Smith?
I said this the first time. You remember I called and I said I got Matias by a fucking Mack truck. He running over Dalton. Like I keep comparing Dalton to Paro. Somebody called in, I think it might have been Tim Boski a couple of days ago, talking about how he's got good counters and all this. He needs time to throw that counter shot. Matias ain't gonna give you that time to think. He's gonna be walking you down the whole time, and he's gonna make Dalton Smith have to punch. And he ain't never had to throw that many punches against a dude that can take them hoes. So just like I can't remember the guy that Matias fought, but I think he looked like he had a knee problem. He was cracking Matias with some shit in them first couple rounds. And Matias was just still walking through it. That's what it's gonna look like, even if Dalton can land a counter, but he getting ran over with a Mack truck. That's a stop.
Gotcha. Moses Itauma or Jermaine Franklin?
That's another one. Damn, I got a bunch of stoppages on the card. Itauma gonna be the first to stop Jermaine Franklin. Jermaine Franklin is a good boxer, good counter puncher, but every time he fights,
damn, I've been going 15 minutes and you ain't give all your picks yet? Lord have mercy.
We almost done.
Yeah, I'm about saying if I need time, I'll run the 5. Don't trip. I'm almost there.
Lord have mercy.
Well,
so
we at? Just be on.
So Itauma, you say stoppage?
Oh yeah. So Itauma getting the stoppage. Franklin, he a good boxer, but at the same time, he ain't had the type of pressure in front of him like Itauma. And Itauma has great reaction time. He's gonna probably stop him with a pull counter, and that shit gonna be it.
Got it. Andy Cruz or Murataya?
I'm another one that's picking Andy Cruz. I've never been high on Murataya, and I heard Ness say something about he can't make weight or he probably gonna move up. So that's gonna play a factor in it already. And only thing that Andy ain't got is the power to stop somebody, but Andy gonna win that by decision.
Got it. And thanks for the breakdowns too. He's been giving breakdowns too, Ness. All right. Last but not least, we have Adam Azim and Gustavo Lemos.
This is where Adam Azim get to show his skills. I don't think he's gonna stop him, but he gonna probably win a UD and beat Lemos up. That's just how I see it going. He a good boxer to me, but he got the power to stop him, but I don't know if he's gonna do it. That's one I can live with, just saying a UD.
Yeah, that's it. Appreciate you.
Them all breakdowns that you might have been gone. You might want to go back and hear them because
he gave some great breakdowns.
And Ergashev was the one that Matias hit like that.
I took the dogs out, picked up the poop, made a cup of coffee, came back. You still was on Dalton Smith. I'm like, God damn.
No, you did good. Great call.
Every fight in between, man. I had to.
I know. It's always blame round one, right? He said round one kept interrupting.
Stop it.
Damn, round
Stop
one.
it. If I took 10 seconds, stop it.
10 seconds, bro.
All right, Demo. Appreciate you.
Alan Day.
What do you say? What's up, Alan Day?
Yo, what's happening, man? Sorry.
What's up? We
Can you
got
hear
you.
me?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not going through all them fucking fights, but There's a few that I heard, like the Mortai and Andy Cruz. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
saying they're not that high on Mortai. I'm
Alan,
not that
let me
high
get
on
back
Andy.
to you. I got a guess here. Jeff, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
All
Oh,
right, all
How you
right.
doing,
How you
Jeff?
been?
I'm doing good.
How you been?
I've been all right. Staying
Good,
busy.
good, good. So, man, we wanted to get your takes on this busy month of boxing, man. I don't know if you know how stacked it is. Usually we don't get months like this, but Star, you want to run it down?
Absolutely, Jeff. Who do you have on Xander Zayas and the Baru fight?
Unfortunately, I don't know either one of them.
You don't know Xander?
Okay.
No,
A Puerto
Wow.
is that the
He's like
heavyweight?
he's like the next Puerto
nah, the
Rican
154
guy.
pounder, the young kid, 22 from Top Rank.
No, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, on to the next. Bakra Murataya and Josh
He ain't
Kelly.
going. There's no way you know that one
I say
then.
Martin.
I know Josh Kelly.
Okay.
You think it's
You
gonna
know
be
But I
Bakram.
don't know
Bakram?
his
Bakram is the one that beat up Tim Zoo first.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I know y'all gonna ask me about Shakur. I know about that one.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay,
let's get into it
so
then.
moving right along. So let's do some on the undercard. So Ortiz and Keyshawn.
Oh, that should be good fight, but I'm leaning toward uh leaning toward. Wait a second. Who's fighting again?
Keyshawn Davis and
Ortiz.
Jermaine
Yeah,
Ortiz.
my fault. My fault. I'm leaning toward Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Keyshawn.
Okay, you want to give us a little breakdown on that, or you just Keyshawn because he's Keyshawn?
I just think that Keyshawn is. I mean, he's a very good young fighter. Um, he boxes well. I mean, he moves well. I mean, I think that he's pretty much a complete young fighter, and but Ortiz is a
Hmm.
good fighter too. But I just think that if I'm gonna pick one, I will pick Keyshawn.
Nice. Do you feel like that the missing weight, the situation he had with missing weight or in the last situation, do you think that's going to have any impact on how he fights in January in this fight?
I don't think so. I think that it probably woke him up and made him realize that he needs to be doing what he needs to do to continue to make a name for himself in boxing.
Absolutely. So another fight on the undercard, Shushu Carrington, and then you have Carlos Castro.
I don't know Carlos, but I know Shushu. I know him personally, and I think that he's a very, very good fighter. And
Yeah.
I think that he'll be champion one day. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that fight, and looking forward to seeing him, excel and continue to grow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What about Jarrell Big Baby Miller and Kingsley Ibe? Do you know who Kingsley
I
is?
I, I don't know who Ibe is, but I know who Jarrell Miller is.
Okay.
And
All right. So
see, I'm not on top of boxing like I used to be. I knew everybody, but
all good.
um,
Let's get right down to the main event then. Shakur and
The
okay,
one
Tio.
that matters.
The one that
okay,
matters.
okay. Well, I think either guy can win. It depends on if Shakur has a chance to win. He has to fight a brilliant fight, because I know Teal is going to bring pressure to him, and Shakur is a great defensive fighter, and that might be, his reason for winning, because maybe he'll run Teal into, some punches and things like that. But Teal is he's gonna come hard. He's gonna come real hard, And like I said, I mean, I think that for Shakur, this could be his best performance ever, or it can be his first loss. But um, but Teal, I mean, Teal is a fighter that you just don't know which Teal is going to show up. And so, because I mean, there's been fights where he was supposed to win and he didn't, and he looked horrible. And there's been fights where you thought that he wasn't going to win, and he looked spectacular. So, I mean, I don't know what's Teal going to show up, but either way, I think he has a chance of winning as well. So, I mean, I guess if I really had to pick, I would lean slightly toward Shakur, but think that realistically the fight can go either way.
Yeah. If you had to coach Shakur, like if you could give him a couple of tips on the ways that you think that he could beat T.O., what would that be? What would that coaching be like?
I think that he pretty much knows how to move and know how to get away, but he's gonna have to fight back. He can't just keep going backwards and not really doing too much. He's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to fight. Make Tio respect him by every time he misses, he's got to come back with something and let him know he's in a fight.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which fight coming up interests you the most?
I'm sorry?
Which fight coming up interests you the most out of all the fights coming up?
I would say Kill. I would say Shakur and Teal. I mean, I think that's the biggest fight of all these great young fighters that are up and coming. I think that this fight is the most important, and they're the two fighters that have done more than all the rest of the fighters.
Mm-hmm. Is there any fighter in particular you got your eye on?
I'm sorry?
Is there any fighter in particular you got your eye on coming up? Any fighter that you're watching that you think should,
Well, I like Keyshawn Davis. I mean, I really like him.
Okay.
He's probably in Shushu. I like him too. So those are two young fighters that I think they're gonna do great.
Have you seen Abdullah Mason fight?
Yeah. And just it's funny. You just said him, and I was just ready to say him.
Yeah.
Abdullah Mason.
He's a great talent. Great talent.
Yeah.
Great talent.
Yeah, and I have to ask, what would you coach Tio on before we finish that subject on the fights?
I think I would have Teal. I mean, he's gonna have to put tremendous pressure on Shakur, and I think that, and even in taking that, he's gonna have to take some shots coming in to be able to do what he wants to do in that fight. I think that, but Teal's a great fighter too. I mean, they're both really, really good. They're both solid, and I mean, like I said, I mean, this is gonna be, to me, it has to be Shakur's best performance so far since he's been in the game, or he's not going to win. But I think that Teal has to continue to pressure. He has to pressure him, but Teal can box a little bit too. So I just think that, I don't know. It's the fight that either guy can win.
You think he's gonna be able to cut that ring off though? Shakur's slippery at getting out them corners.
Yeah, he's slippery as can be, but still, I mean, if he put the pressure in the right way. But I mean, he's the bigger guy. He's the stronger guy, I think, and the bigger puncher. But that don't always win fights. What wins fights is being smart, and Shakur is probably one of the smartest fighters in boxing right now. So that's why I lean toward him as far as winning, because he's very smart.
And I like Shakur's performance against Cepeda because it proved, he reminded the world that if he chooses to stand in front of you, he can. He has many different styles to his game, Shakur. He has proven different levels, and that's why I think he's a very talented and smart fighter, yeah. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
either way, for Teo or for Shakur. Yeah, I see.
Yep. Any takes, Jeff, on the Matias fight? Matias and Dalton Smith.
Unfortunately, I'm only knowing one side. When you say,
Yeah, Matias.
yeah, I know Matias. I don't know the other guy.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And we know, and I know that we have a couple of questions in the chat. So one guy was asking any upcoming news on Carmel Moulton. That's kind of out of your camp.
Ooh.
He's kind of out
Well,
of your
I
camp.
mean, I don't really know what's going on with Camille, because he used to train at Mayweather Gym, and that's where I train at. And I haven't seen him in quite some time.
Okay. Okay. So as far as technique, because we know that you pretty much, you and a family full of techniques, what are some of the techniques that you think the newer fighters can add so that they can become a phenomenon? Like, what are some of the techniques that you truly believe in that you're really not seeing a lot right now?
Well, I mean, I think that myself, I teach defense before anything. And I think that defense wins fights, just like in any sport. Defense wins games too. Win football, win basketball, but I think that's just the Mayweather strength. I mean, we all learn defense, and we all teach it very well. And I think that that's probably the best way of winning a fight. The less you get hit,
Yeah.
the less wear and tear on your body, and the less you get hit, the more chances you have of winning, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can see where that, you practice defense. What good is his offense if he can't land anything on you and he gets tired up? And then now it's your turn.
Yeah,
You were
that's
defensively
true.
sound,
Yeah. The other thing is this, is that anyone can actually fight, but defense has to be taught. I mean, anybody can come in the ring and start throwing punches and
yeah.
And not necessarily the punches might not be correct, but still you're fighting. And you might be able to punch real hard, but still it's not fighting, because it's not boxing, because you haven't been taught yet. But still anyone can fight. You can take a guy onto the streets that probably can knock out a boxer that probably that don't have no defense.
Right.
And in your opinion, Jeff, like what can a fighter do like that to be that defensive but not be looked at as a boring fighter?
I think that people look at it as boring, but now people are starting to look at it as smart more than boring now, because people realizing that a lot of fighters, when you step in that ring, a lot of fighters that's leaving that ring, they're not the same, and that's the reason why they're not the same. I mean, there's a lot of fighters with a whole lot of damage.
Wow.
That's been done to them, and it's been done because of that reason, because they don't know how to defend themselves.
So defense can also mean longevity for your career.
Of course, definitely. I mean, defense can save your career, can actually save
Right.
your life.
Right.
So Jeff, tell me about this Cleo's brand you started.
Well, I mean, chaos.
Oh, Cleos.
Yeah, this represents chaos right here. This hat I just put on. But chaos is legacy. It's legacy, what else? Fame and glory. In ancient Greek.
I love it.
So what made you
The
start this
legacy.
brand?
I'm sorry?
What made you start the brand?
Well, I mean, I can't train forever, so I gotta I do something. And basically I want to not just do it just for my legacy. I want people to know my legacy, of course, but I also want to give back and help less privileged kids and coaches.
Nice. So how can we get it?
Chaos chaosathletic.com.
Nice.
Nice. And
Yeah.
Jeff, can you break down, like for me, like the meaning of the like legacy, fame, and glory? How do you break that down? And what makes Cleos something that I would want to wear on my head or on my chest, whatever, shirt or hat? So what does legacy, fame, and glory mean to you?
Legacy, fame, and glory means to me, I mean, legacy for myself, I mean, I don't know. Let me see. Legacy to me means because I came from a family where we started, everybody did did their own thing in boxing, and and I think that we're one of the most prominent names in boxing, and I think that that in itself represents legacy. But I think everybody has a legacy, though. If for you to get a shirt, you have your own legacy, right?
Absolutely.
Can I
So
ask you can I get your point of view on belt at legacy as being a world champion and what it meant back then to what you feel like the belts mean today? Do you think that the board belts are important, and is that the real way which I feel to cement your legacy is to get world champions? What do you feel about that?
Well, I think that it's a little different now. It's a little different because of social media. Social
Mhm.
media has become bigger than life.
Mhm.
You have kids that's 12 years old that become millionaires. But the thing is that you have Ryan Garcia is a prime example. He's a guy that
Mhm.
don't even care to fight. He don't even care to fight for the world title. He don't even care because he's the money. If you fight Ryan Garcia, you're going to get paid top dollar. But if not, he don't care. That's why he don't ever fight for a title. He said he just cares for the money.
Mm.
And that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me to not want to win a belt no matter what. I mean, still that should be a part of your legacy.
Mhm. I agree. I agree. I think that at the end of your career, it does kind of matter what how you performed and who you were against and everything, but most importantly to be at the top of your sport and to get the award for it. I think that
Right.
going into sport, and Ryan Garcia seems to have a change of tune. He's now getting a shot with Mario Barrio for his WBC strap, and let's see what happens. I mean, coming off of a loss, getting opportunity at a belt. So let's see what if Ryan's tune changes right after he gets that belt. If he
I
can.
don't think
If
his
he can.
tune ever changed. I think you guys are mistaken. He
Yeah.
obviously fought Tank for a belt, then he fought Devin for a belt and missed weight and could
And
not
miss
win
weight.
the belt.
Yeah. He couldn't win it.
Then he fought Rolly for a belt and lost, and now he's fighting Mario Barrios for a belt.
Yeah, but like I said, he's the money. He's the money.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
he doesn't care.
For
He
sure.
doesn't care about a belt.
Those keep trying to
That's
attach
probably the
themselves to
reason
him.
why.
Yeah.
What's up, people?
What's
What's
up,
up, Marcos?
Marco?
Jeff, what's up, big dog?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
So Jeff, they're asking, is it hats or is it more clothing? Is it clothing and hats or just hats?
There's hats, there's shirts, there's
Well, right now we just have the Mayweather shirt and more on that hat.
well, I'll show you one of the shirts that we have that's a part of my legacy.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry I have to take my hoodie off.
Is it the one with all three of y'all?
Yes, you've seen it.
This one?
It's 4.
All 4 of y'all,
Yeah,
Roger, Floyd.
nice.
Yeah, that's
the
the only shirt.
Jeff.
Yeah, that's the only shirt that's ever been made with all 3 of us on it. All 4. I'm sorry. I think 3. I think 3 from
Beautiful.
them.
And once we sell that shirt out, we'll release the next 3 products.
Okay. Now what?
Yes, we are launching more products, but right now those 2 are the only available to buy.
Let
Yeah,
her
right
know
now.
we cannot hear her. We could only hear you.
Okay. Well, basically, she's more in charge of that part of it, so she knows what to say, and I more than me.
So did she say right now those 2 are the only ones available, but you're going to do more?
Yeah, yes. Right now, so we're buying in bulk. We're not doing so it's quality. We're not doing drop shipping or print on demand or anything. So the Mayweather limited edition Legacy Tee is in stock right now. We ship them out ourselves. They're here. And this hat are available, and the hat matches the shirt. Once we are, selling more of this shirt, we only made 100 of these. They're limited edition. They're never coming back. Then we're going to come out. We have our next 4 products coming out. So we just launched last month.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Here's the back of the shirt.
Might have to bend down, so they can see it in the video. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's much bigger than
I
the other
love
one.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks better than the.
That looks better. Yeah.
It looks better
Is that
than.
good?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
it looks better than
I like
the
that.
one on IG. The one on IG is smaller.
Yes.
It's small.
Yeah.
It was a smaller pit. Yeah.
Oh,
That
I
was
need to
better.
change that. Yeah, I'll change that picture. So I own a marketing company, so I handle all the marketing, design, and all that. So I'm the marketing behind the brand.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
For sure.
And ask people to get on the website. Go and get on the website.
Yeah, the website.
Yeah, and
Waitlist.
well,
Ask people to go to the waitlist for future products.
oh,
Get
yes.
first access.
Oh, and I think y'all heard that, right?
Yep, we
Yeah,
heard
I
it.
kinda
Go
heard
to
it.
the website,
Waitlist.
sign up for future products.
Yes.
Right. The people on the
Absolutely.
waitlist will have first access before the public.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice.
Well, Jeff, if I think that's all the questions. If you want to give out any social media, I know you have your own personal as well as the athletic brand.
Yeah. Well.
We're also trying to
Yes, I have a new YouTube channel that I'm trying to grow.
Okay, what's the name of it?
Jeff Mayweather Official.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Jeff. Thanks for jumping on, man. Look forward to getting you back on. Thanks for the
Okay.
Thanks
breakdowns.
so much, Jeff.
Hey, yo,
Next
a
time,
pleasure,
next
Jeff.
time, next time I'm gonna know some fighters.
For
I
sure,
gotta
for sure.
I gotta start back watching boxing like I used to.
Busy
No,
man,
I've been,
busy man. I understand.
yeah, yeah, I've been there myself. I used to like know all the fighters from back in the day, and then now I'm starting to come and now and learn all the new names and everything. And it's tough. It's tough. There's a lot of fighters coming and going every day. You know.
Yes, it's tough, but these fighters that's here right now are going to be legends too. So
Yeah.
we got to still follow them. I mean, there's
Yeah.
legends that come.
Absolutely.
Every
Absolutely.
decade there's a lot of great fighters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nah, Jeff knows who Crawford is, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I know him.
About to
Of course.
say. They
I was gonna
questioning you,
ask him
Jeff.
about Devin
They
Haney.
like, damn, what if he don't know
If
who
if
Crawford
if
is and
he's seen
shit?
Devin Haney lately, I know you know Devin Haney and you worked with him when he was younger, but have you seen him
Yeah,
lately
I
and
know
what do you
Devin.
think about him? I was
So
gonna ask you that.
we had a question from a guest, Jeff. They wanted to know, do you feel like that Crawford is an all-time great, or did he
Definitely.
benefit from the weak divisions?
No, I mean
Still hating
it
on
takes
Crawford.
talent. It takes talent to go up that many weight classes and become champion in so many different weight classes. I mean, there's always somebody there got to be good. And I think
Right.
I think that Terrence Crawford is an all time great. I think so.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, all right,
Thank you,
Jeff.
Roger.
Thank you again.
I mean, Jeff. Sorry.
You got You got another one? Oh, you said? Oh,
No.
you said something?
Go ahead. Go.
All right, no, that's pretty much it. Appreciate you, champ.
All right.
Appreciate you, champ.
Thank you, guys.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Mayweather. Did you just call him Roger? You out of control.
I don't even remind. Did
control.
you see? I kept it pushing. I kept it. You know I am.
Yeah,
When
I know. You kept it pushing because you made that horrible mistake. That's terrible.
Why'd you
know?
have to?
You know, Tone is somewhere saying, "Look, round one, bad podcasting." That's come on,
Well,
bro.
yo, I caught myself, and
You didn't. No.
made the
Catching yourself would be not saying it.
Stop, you're nasty, bro. This is nasty work,
I'm
bro.
just keeping
You
it real.
really
Catching
threw me.
yourself would
I
be
try
not
to
saying
like
it.
swerve it. I try to swerve, and you just had a double back. Wait a minute, did you just say? And wow.
Listen. Xavier, $2. Alfredo Santiago versus Henry Zidane. Still in the show. Let's hope. Big Herm show $2. Do Caesar control Star's eating regimen? Live some. She gonna live at the beach when they on vacation.
No, but I love having a husband that's my accountability partner. Maybe you should take notes.
Have Boxing gifted 1 membership. Matt Bent, 100, still holding down that status. Drop a bomb for the pound for pound status. Number 1 in the chat, $5. I guess he meant to say be listener of the years. Ear emoji. Since Mixer, Beebs, Start Little Wingy, I'm listener of the year. Hit one time. That's dope. Mixler days, so he's been around forever because I remember that platform. And Beebs is one of my co-hosts from like 10 years ago. And Wingy was one of my first UK, hosts from like 10 years ago. Or maybe 8. So salute to you, champ. You've been rocking out with us for a long time. Big Herm, pound for pound, number 2 in the chat, $5. People say Jermaine can't win, but this isn't a little fight. These are the fights Ortiz wins. He only lost the title fight. Keyshawn gonna have issues. Wait. People say Jermaine can't win, but this isn't a title fight. These are the fights Ortiz wins. Okay, so he's saying non-title fights are the ones Ortiz wins. Jermaine. Okay. Okay. He says
he lose the
Keyshawn gonna
title
have
fights.
issues.
Okay.
Yeah, he loses title
Nez.
fights versus champions, but I mean he's Keyshawn's a champion. He's a former champion. He's a champion. What you was about to say, Brown One?
I was gonna say I'm having a little brain fart right now. And I just wanted to know what is the weight division that the ounces of the gloves change again?
After 47, 54.
After 47,
you go from
okay.
from 8 to 10, 8 to
Okay.
10.
All right.
10.
I'm just taking everything, all the accounts, all the factors into this fight with Keyshawn Davis. I want to look at every angle possible. You know, I'm just thinking of every possibility.
You picking Jermaine
what's going
with your
on,
whole heart.
you know?
It's all good.
Boom.
Rez, what up? Get your Jermaine pick. Do your team.
Jermaine Ortiz. That's it.
Rez, what up? Rez, what up?
Rez?
What up?
Rez, what up? Majid, what up?
That Majid.
Jig.
Yo, what up, everybody?
Yo.
What up?
I see y'all people need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. That motherfucking Keyshawn Davis fight with Ortiz, I don't know that shit gonna go, but it was a fight that I was interested in because I think that Keyshawn had problems with people that could move, so I think this is a good test for us to gauge, you know, where he at and everything. So like on that fight, I could say I'm rooting for Keyshawn, you know, but this just gonna help me learn a little bit more about what he got. So I'm sitting back and taking notes on this one. Of course, y'all know I got Shakur beating Teofimo. Andy Cruz being the favorite over the champion. I think that is crazy, but at the same time, when you got somebody that won gold medals and everything, I don't think that is shocking. But yeah, man, I think that with this fight, you know, with the Keyshawn and Ortiz, that I don't know, we gotta just sit back and take notes because we don't know enough yet. You know, we don't know how Keyshawn gonna handle this one and everything. But one thing that I did want to add to it, like with all these breakdowns, is that we gotta remember that these good fighters from smaller weight classes, the one advantage that they be having over those bigger fighters, it be the speed with the skill and everything, you know. So it's gonna be an interesting one, but I really just gotta say this one, this a 50-50. And shout out to boxing for fucking making it, because I could have swore that Richardson Hitchens guy was gonna make the fight with him, but you know, he ain't fighting nobody but air. He's still talking and shit. Hey, Richardson Hitchens, fight Anton Russell and become motherfucking unified, man. Do something that the people you calling out did. Go unified or something. Other than that, stop celebrating over this Cambosos, because that's Devin Haney leftovers, that's Lomachenko leftovers. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do something. But that's all I got, man. I don't like that Richardson Hitchens moving. I don't like it. But everybody like that video, though. I'm out.
All right.
Peace. Peace out.
We got.
I just wanted to. Sorry. I just wanted to share one thing. I had reported on one thing about Jermaine Ortiz and Richard Hitchison and why it fell through. I got from Jermaine Ortiz himself that said, for whatever reason, the fight fell through, that he doesn't feel was Richard Hitchison's him. He thinks that it was on the higher up. They didn't come to an agreement or something, because Jermaine Ortiz was saying that he was talking to him and he was saying, I'm trying to get the fight. I'm doing it. And they were like that close. So
like it's your
it
time.
wasn't that he ducked him or anything
But
or
it's not
avoided
your
him.
time.
Jermaine don't feel that way. So he told me personally that Richard Hitchin did not avoid him.
Okay.
All right. J Mac attack.
J Mac, what's up?
What up?
Yo, good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Who we got? Who we got? Good morning to
I'm gonna give
everybody
you
on the
picks.
podcast. All right, go ahead, run them down. So I'm gonna skip some of it if I feel like it's gonna take too long, or I might just
We
count or
got
just dump it back around to 'em.
okay. We got Xander and Abbas.
Skip it. Oh, Xander and
All
who?
right, Abbas
Xander and who?
Barrow, and
Oh
Abbas
shit,
Barrow.
I'm gonna skip that one. I gotta go watch a little more Vaz. I'm not gonna be biased and just go with who I think I know. So I'm gonna skip
All
that one.
right, Bakram and Josh Kelly.
Bakram. I think Bakram is I'm going off what he did last when I seen him do last. I think he's a devastating puncher. I think he could be very disruptive to somebody like Josh Kelly. I think Josh Kelly is a decent boxer. That's overhyped, honestly. I don't think he boxed well enough to dictate Bakram's aggression. And like shout out to Vega. Vega pointing out his discipline and everything. I'm just going with Bakram.
Okay, gotcha. Ortiz or Keyshawn.
Oh, he's Sean, man. Look, Ortiz is a good fighter, but that's just all he is. Ortiz does good
Mm,
things in there. He boxes well, he moves well, but it's never enough to get himself over the hump. I watched him lose some tight fights. Honestly, I think he did a really good job against Teal, but I also saw at times he's limited to certain things. He doesn't do well enough. He's shown to me boxes well. And I think Ortiz don't do enough to where he's going to keep Keyshawn hands in his pocket enough. I want to.
mm.
I'll double back around to Keyshawn. I want to say something about Keyshawn too. So I
Okay,
got
Shushu
Keyshawn.
and Carlos Castro. Gotcha. Shushu and Carlos
All right,
Castro.
Castro and Shushu. Shushu does this thing where he likes to get on the inside quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
With that high guard, Castro is not. He's gonna have to take Castro jab away first. Castro does. He
Mm,
moves well. He moves back, and he also tries to
mm-hmm.
maintain some type of range. So, Shushu destroys guys that get flat-footed and stand in front of him. Before he made Castro do that, he's gonna have to take some things away from Castro. So if Shushu just going in there to try to smother him, he's gonna it's gonna probably look bad for him. He gotta come with a great game
Okay.
plan. They gotta take his jab away and make the dude commit more and make Castro commit more. If I have to lean towards somebody, that's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a tough one. I'm gonna probably say Shushu, but at the same time, I do understand Shushu can arguably be in a tight fight, and somebody's gonna be crying robbery.
Okay, Shakur and Tio.
Oh, is that a question? Man, listen, style makes fights. Style makes fights. Teal does not have an elite corner. He does not have an elite coach. I respect the dad, the
Mm,
father son relationship. That's good. That's grand. But Teal is a really great fighter. He just does not. He lacks certain things.
you went
Paul, are
out,
you
J
there?
Mac.
J
Hear me?
Mac. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
can you
hear
hear
you
me?
now.
I got a
Mm-hmm.
phone call, man. I hope the dude don't call me back. Shakur is great at finding range and distance. I hope his hands hold up, but even if his hands don't hold up, we still know he's great enough to master the range and distance. What Teal's going to struggle with is Teal's not good enough to put pressure on him and make Shakur commit to fighting. If you're not
Mm.
no Bud Crawford type of footwork that comes forward, or even slightly Lomachenko, that's a front foot angle puncher, you're gonna have a hard time trapping Shakur Stevenson. And Tio is
Correct.
not good enough going forward, and they daddy and them not gonna come up with a good enough game plan to go and he fight and depends too much on his athleticism to actually be technical enough to make Shakur fight.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Matias and Dalton Smith.
I actually did a little research on this. Dalton Smith is too gun shy. He don't put his punches together well enough to me against pressure fighters. I think like Nesse Martinez got something to prove because he want to prove he's not a drug cheat. I think his pressure is still can be devastating against guys that can't put it together that's not defensively sound, that don't use proper hand placement, don't move their head, move their feet, and their reflexes is just not in tune with being an elite boxer. So I got Matias.
Gotcha. Jarrell Big Baby and Kingsley Abe.
I'm gonna skip it. I don't know Kingsley Abe.
All right. Elmo Williams and Adamas. Carlos Adamas.
Ammo Williams and Carlos Adames. I know Carlos Adames. I gotta go do a little more on Ammo Williams.
You
I'm gonna
gotta
skip it.
know Ammo. He's the other kid from Houston. He fought Hamza Shiraz. He was training with Kevin Cunningham a couple years ago.
You know what I'm gonna do next? I should know him, and I seen it. I think I seen that fight. I'm gonna counter punch back in, and I'm gonna go look at it right quick, and then come back on it. But
Gotcha.
I'm gonna skip that one. What's the next one?
All
Gotcha.
right.
Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin.
I'm gonna do a little more. I've been hearing a lot about Moses Thomas. I haven't really watched him. And Jermaine Franklin, I'm gonna go back and do my little research on that one too. I'm gonna go back and do it. What's the next one?
Gotcha. Andy Cruz and Muratalia.
Andy Cruz,
Muratalia.
the Cuban fighter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Uh oh wow. Hmm. I'm gonna shit. Andy Cruz, this was weird with me. I don't like him with Bozy. I think Bozy is a talented coach. I just style coach, meaning like he teaches a certain style and teaches a certain rhythm. So
Mhm.
I don't think he's gonna get better with Bozy, especially when he got to step up in competition. I'm gonna stay away from that one because I'm still watching that close. So I'll skip it. What's the next one?
Gotcha. You got Adam, last one, Adam Azim or Gustavo Limos.
I'm gonna skip it. I want to answer the Jeff Mayweather question that you asked him. What's the what you should teach up and coming fighters? What you should teach
Yeah.
up and coming fighters going forward is you need to learn how to manipulate people with your hand and disguise your foot placement. A lot of fighters are not hand foot coordinated. I remember I got called out by Sean Porter's dad on the show because he got in his feelings because I said Sean Porter as he fights and as explosive he is, his feet stops when he throws punches. And I said that's probably why he doesn't generate the effectiveness of his punching power that he needs to really hurt guys. Kenny got bullheaded and he didn't listen to anything I said and stuff like that, like he always do. So I'm gonna say when you're disguising your hands and your feet, it can be deceptive to fighters, and you could get in range, and you can also manipulate other people's foot speed. Another thing that these
Mm.
fighters should be getting taught by trainers is defense should be taught through reflex, your eyes, your hands, your hips, and your waist and your shoulders. Before you start moving your head, you don't never just move your head around because your head gets you out of position to throw punches or be defensive responsible, or it gets you in position to just get hit. It's like you turning your head right before you see what you need to do to adjust. So that's why your reflexes and your technique should be more dependent on with your hands, your foot, your waist, and your feet should be the last thing you do. But if you need to move, naturally just step back. But your reflexive, instinctual movement should be taught through your hands, eyes, waist, shoulders, head last.
Whoa. Gotcha.
Mm.
Nice.
And
And
my
do you
last
think
thing,
it's
and
oh
my hold on, cause I respect your knowledge, but I don't want to go because I know I've been going. That's been let me cook. I'm gonna do another thing. Trainers should do this more too. Psychologically, I think it gets skipped over. When a fighter step in the ring, I mean in your gym, no matter what their skill level is, they should be watched, they should be monitored. You should study their habits, you should study their reflex, you should study and take away from natural ability things they have. Everybody got their own way of how they throw power, how they generate power, how they how their mentality, their mindset. Now granted, not you can't learn all that when a fighter steps in your gym. You got to watch it a little bit. You got to get to know them. You got to get a little more intimate for us, like watching them sparring, spending some time talking to them, ask them certain questions, and just study their habits. But I believe most trainers should watch fighters' natural rhythm, natural movement before they start telling you what they do best and what they need you to do. Because the thing about it is, when you teach a guy your style, now you got to teach him his mentality. Now you got to teach him what you like to do. You got to teach him your balance,
Mm.
how forward you are, how you lean, how you shift your weight, and all. And that fighter may not naturally do that. So I think trainers should do more of watching fighters' natural habits, natural rhythms, how they generate power, how they generate balance, and how they put their shit together. And then as you go along and grow with that fighter, you critique things that's better for him. Sometimes the jab may be too low. And you tell them how high they need to throw it. It's how high they in position their shoulders. It's how they position their hands. It's how they lead with their hands. Tommy Hearns in somebody's position, he fought with low hands, but how his height and his range and how long he was, it worked for him because he had the hand speed, he had the punching power, and he had the timing and change of pace to where it was effective. You can't just tell a guy, hey, you got to have your hands right here, unless you're teaching him like a defensive assignment, or you're trying to teach him how to come over his jab, or you're trying to teach him how to disguise his foot placement and try to like dictate defense and teaching other things. But you should naturally just teach a fighter things that they do well and they do good and just work on those strengths and areas.
Nice.
All right, champ. Let me get to some of these other callers. Rez, trying you again.
Appreciate the knowledge. After
Good
that
call. Good
push-up
call.
time.
Hey, can you
I
guys hear
gotta
me?
go right now.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Hey, who's in the panel? Is you, Ness, Star, and Marco?
That
Yep, in
is
round one.
Word up.
Ronald. What up,
The,
guys?
the
Good
Supreme
morning. Good
Dream
morning. Good
Team.
afternoon. It's slow over here.
Supreme Dream Team.
But yeah, yo, Star, quickly. Has anyone else, like other than me, I think somebody else picked for Tio?
Let me look.
David Maldonado.
No. Hold on. We have
Damn. And
Reds,
who?
low nose boxing. Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people.
Oh, I lost you guys.
All right, there we go, man. I was
Oh.
here thinking only like me, one other person picked Tio. I'm about to say, yo, that shit crazy. Like, no respect for Tio. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, I heard that you guys was had other people for a breakdown. What was the other people that I didn't pick last time? I'm not sure if you remember. What are the new
Let me.
ones?
I'm gonna run through it, and you just tell me who you have. And we have Xander and Abbas.
Okay, I picked Xander. I always rock with Xander.
Okay, all right. We have Bakram and Josh Kelly.
Shit. I'll skip that
Okay.
fight, but at the same
Ortiz.
time, like, you know.
Okay, Ortiz and Keyshawn. You might
Ortiz
have
and
picked
who?
on that one. Listen, Ortiz and
I
Keyshawn
picked Ortiz.
Davis. It's a long list.
I picked Ortiz.
And all right. We have Shushu and Carlos Castro.
Yeah, I got that one. I got Shoo just because Castro been out the ring for some
Shushu.
time.
Oh yeah, I see you. Okay, and then we have Big Baby and Kinsley Abe.
Big Baby, for the same reason, and it should be a tune-up fight for him. Big Baby.
Okay, Ammo Williams and Adamas.
I like Adamas, but yeah, I need to go for Ammo. I'll go for Adamas just because of his performance against Shiraz.
Got it. And Matias and Dalton Smith.
I don't know that one, but I would just choose Matias just due to like, his name.
Because you know him. Okay, Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin.
I don't know them, so I would just skip them.
All right, Andy Cruz and Muratala.
Moritara, I'm off the Andy Cruz hype train. I don't think the coach he's with is good for him. I think he's chinny. I don't know. I just don't like Andy Cruz. And I think he's gonna lose this fight.
All right, last but not least, Adam Azim and Gustavo Limos.
Yeah, I don't know them either.
All right, well we got you.
All right, perfect. But yeah, the Andy Cruz thing, yeah, I wasn't impressed with the last performance, and yeah, that officially took me out of the hype train. I didn't like the way he looked, even though he got the win. I just didn't like it. I think he really do think he's chinny. Hopefully, he's able to prove me wrong, but I'm gonna pick the other fighter to beat him. And regarding to the Tio Shakur, I got Tio winning, but I just hope for after this fight, the person who do win in that fight gets the respect they deserve. I wouldn't like the goalpost move, whether Tio or Shakur wins, just because this is a good fight. It is a 50-50 fight. I would hate to see the next day of saying like a goalpost move for either or. I would like for them to get their respect. Because it's not easy fighting a boxer that is in their prime or is not out their prime. I really do hope it's an exciting fight or a very high skilled fight. I do got Teo winning, but I respect Shakur enough to, definitely give him props. And
Nice.
yeah, man, I really do think it's gonna be a great night for boxing. Hopefully Shakur hand holds up because I would hate if the fight stops early because he broke his hand. Yeah, I just really hope that this fight is like exciting. I'm gonna put my
I
money
mean,
on
he
Teo.
didn't stop the fight early when he fought De Los Santos and he injured his hand, and other than that, I don't even know any fight where he
Where
injured or broke his
he
hand.
quit.
True, but at the same time,
All right, we lost you.
Oh, push up time, Ness. You got a song for us?
A song.
That's a good one.
A good one. We ain't
Yes.
got none of that, Star. We ain't got none
Yes,
of that.
we do.
We ain't got none of that.
Man.
Trying to tell you, we ain't got none of that.
Time to get busy. Where Mozzie at?
Ain't got none of that. Who this, man?
Big Wolf. Shoot a nigga, he got hoop dreams. Leave his body, rob his bitch for her hoop rings. Dirty how they did him, rip him like a loose leaf. Put that fire to his body, smoke him like a loose seed. I've been busy stuffing all the orders in the hoopty. This nigga thinking I lower my price cause he hoopty. I won't let you press me for a second, I ain't goofy. Big Desert Eagle got a kick like it's Bruce Lee. Spliff his eye, couple shots of Casa got me loopy. Bitch, you with a star, fuck me while you in this car. When she give me top, I tell her spit like a Uzi. Baby, you a star, put you in a movie. I get the drop and make it hot like a jacuzzi. Shells flying past his top, fade him like he Boosie. Bullet holes from his Yankee fitted to his Gucci's. Don't ever make me feel I'm out the place. I pray like niggas ain't telling. I'm still on probation, I'm a felon. I keep this big 40 on me, niggas jealous. Try to play like you gon' rob me, I won't let it. This bitch thinks she control me, I want lettuce. Tell the trees to take a walk if she don't respect it. I don't want none of that pussy, we gon' sell it. A nigga get between his paper poppers, melon. I keep that big 40 on me, nigga. I keep this big 40 on me, nigga. I brought at least 40 on me, nigga. I used to wanna shoot hoops, not ball, nigga. I'm in the trap where I do all my scoring, nigga. Don't make no sudden moves, fit you for a halo. Running the spot, direct my bitch like Chi get the yayo. Silly nigga, thought you caught yourself a J-Lo. Probably love that bitch, but she'll line you for this payroll. I love my Nina, but I'm still intact with the Draco. Big pistol, I'm the big wolf, I got say-sos. 100 nigga, from the 5-5, this ain't a label. We put up shots and they connecting like it's cable. Flat chested, I bought her titties, now she sable. All she want is Louis and Dior. I ball like Scott Pippen when I walk up in the store. I got 33 shots, send a nigga to the mall. I pray these niggas ain't telling. I'm still on probation, I'm a felon. I keep this big 40 on me, niggas jealous. Try to play like you gon' rob me, I won't let it. This bitch thinks she control me, I want lettuce. Tell the trees to take a walk if she don't respect it. I don't want none of that pussy, we gon' sell it. A nigga get between his paper poppers, melon. I keep that big 40 on me, nigga.
J-Mac counter.
Who that wasn't Mozzie, was it?
It was Mozzie, B.
Yo, Mozzie got
Yo.
bars
Nice,
like
Mozzie.
Snickers. He got
What
bars
up,
like
J-Mac?
Snickers.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I forgot. I kind of punched back in because I wanted to talk about Keyshawn. I fuck with Keyshawn. I'm a fan. I think when it come down to like one of the most technical guys that actually try to work on the shit he does and learn, I think that's him. I think he actually tries to like level up for us all the levels in range, distance, getting up close. But I still think he lacks certain things. I think the Ortiz fight can show glimpse of it, but I don't think Ortiz is well rounded enough to actually keep a fighter like Keyshawn from doing what he does best. I think they're gonna have times where Ortiz try to engage, but being that he don't have the talent or the skill set, he's gonna have to be more evasive, and it's not gonna look like Shakur's. It's gonna look like more like he fleeing. I think Keyshawn gonna have times where he's folding him up, catching him to his body, catching them up close because he catching plays better than most. But the same thing
Mm.
against like a Devin Haney and like a Shakur, I heard a caller call in saying dismiss this brother shit and all that stuff like that. That's how I remember his call because he said he want to see them fight and all that. Right now, Keyshawn loses to Devin and he for damn sure loses to Shakur. Keyshawn fights better to me than both of them. I think Devin is more of a boxer, like a boxer that maintain range, willing to catch you, use his feet a lot more. Shakur is a little more uses his hands and his feet. He's a little more technically sound than Devin. I have Shakur beating them all of them. I said this for years, honestly, still do. But against Keyshawn, against like a Shakur and a Devin, I don't think Keyshawn moves his feet well enough going forward to trap Devin and Shakur and make them fight. Will he have moments and
Mm.
times where he put combinations together? Yes. Will there have moments in time when he box and try to catch up to him? Yes. But see that level and that experience Keyshawn has right now, he hasn't evolved the footwork and the balance to come forward and make dudes fight somewhere like I don't want to say like because he's training in, he's been around Bomac and them and stuff like that because he fights to me better than them, but he's like a stationary fighter. He hasn't learned how to evolve his footwork and his movement to fight and set traps. So I think he still loses to elite boxers like a Devin, like a Shakur. So that's why even though I fuck with Keyshawn, I'm still gonna edge Devin and definitely Keyshawn. I mean definitely Shakur in the fights. That's my counterpoint.
Gotcha.
That's what I wanted to call back on. All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. Alan,
Yeah.
what up?
What up, Alan?
What's going on, man?
What up?
You
Oh
got me?
shit! What up,
We
Alan?
Man,
got
I
you.
feel like I knew what's happening, Marco. What's happening? I feel
Um,
like I know more fighters than Jeff did. Damn. I don't know what he was on. Hey, but I ain't gonna touch on all the fights, but the few that I'm interested in, I think some guy mentioned about how Andy Cruz is chinny. I
Mm-hmm.
actually agree with him, man. I'm not an Andy Cruz believer. I think Martai, I think he's gonna drop Andy Cruz in this bout. I don't know if he's gonna stop him, but I think he's gonna drop him for sure. Um,
Wow. Okay.
Abaz, what is it? Abaz Zayas. I got Zayas on that one. He's gonna clean him
Okay.
up. He's too slow, feet too slow. Um, Shakur, that's obvious. Keyshawn, I think Keyshawn's gonna knock Jermaine Ortiz. Now I like Jermaine Ortiz too, but I think he's gonna knock him out.
Okay.
Last guy mentioned about slow feet, Keyshawn, he's nuts. I don't know what he's talking about, but Keyshawn's gonna destroy Jermaine Ortiz, and it is gonna be pretty easy for him. Uh, what else out there, Star?
We have Bakram, Josh Kelly.
Not interested. What else?
Mm. Okay. Give me 1 second. Shoo Shoo and Carlos Castro.
Yeah, this is the last one I'll touch on. I think Shushu's gonna destroy Castro, and I would love for Shushu to call out Monster after that fight because again, like I called before, Ness, if Monster's gonna call out the guy below him, Shushu should call out the guy below him as well. Come get that smoke,
Mm.
get that title, call monster out after that fight. I'll leave after that. Peace, y'all. Have a good one.
Nice. Appreciate your picks.
Pat Bondero.
Pat, what's going on?
Yo, you can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Salute to you. Who's with you? Star, Ness,
What's going on?
Marco.
Arquito. Okay.
Marquito.
Salute to you.
Hola,
Salute to the chat.
Marquito.
Wepa.
TBV. Wepa. Okay, let's go. I'll go for that.
Let's go, Xander or Abbas.
The quiz. Who we got? Sorry.
Xander or Abbas Barrow.
Yeah, that's a tough fight. This one. I have to go for Xander because of the he's just a very intelligent boxer. So I got Xander.
All right, Bakram or Josh Kelly.
I have to go for Bakram, even though like obviously he's got a ring rust, but yeah, I'll go for Bakram.
All right, we have Ortiz or Keyshawn.
That one's very interesting. Ortiz is a good fighter, but always comes short. So that makes me think about like Anthony Yard a little bit. Like he's the type of guy that like they're good, but they don't, they don't come up.
They don't close the show.
Yeah. So yeah, I got Keyshawn, and Keyshawn is a wounding animal at the moment. So I think he's gonna come and make a big statement.
Okay, Shakur and Teo.
I got Shakur, but not as easy as people think. I got Shakur because he's always find a way to win. But we have to remember that he's coming up, so his punches that might not be as they might have not too much effect as a 135. So I got him by UD, but it's not gonna be that easy as people think.
Got it. Shushu or Carlos Castro.
I got Shushu, but yeah, he has to prove something. But yeah, I got Shushu.
All right, Jarrell Big Baby against Kingsley Abe.
Yeah, I have to pass on that one because I'm not sure. I don't know the other guy. I know Gerald Miller, but I don't know the other guy.
Got it. Ammo Williams and Carlos Adames.
Yo, how people don't know eBay? Like, y'all wasn't watching boxing during the bubble?
I'm not too much into heavyweightness. That's what's probably the reason.
Yeah, but he fought Jared Anderson. But I hear you.
But Jared Anderson does not like
he didn't do it for you. He didn't do it for you.
No.
So Adames or Ammo?
No disrespect though. That one's I like that fight, but I got Adames, but there's the ring rust that I don't like. But Adames got much more tools than Ammo, so I'll go for Adames on that one.
All right, Matias and Dalton Smith.
Yeah, it's a good fight, but I cannot see Smith beating Matias because
you may feel like it's your time.
It's just fighting,
but like, it's not your time.
The same. It's always like the one who's the bigger puncher, but now he needs to show that he can move and like show a great defense. And the only one who could do this so far is Puello to me. So Matias gonna beat him.
All right, Moses Itauma or Jermaine Franklin.
Itauma for sure.
All right, Andy Cruz or Muratalla.
Disrespectful, man.
I got. Yeah, sorry, Ness, but I got Andy Cruz on that one.
All right, last but not least, Adam Azim or Gustavo Lemos.
I got Azim.
All right, that's it.
All right, shout out to
this
you
is
guys.
Why this game is brutal, man. A guy like Kingsley eBay could get a win over Gerald Washington and have the boxing public forget him. It's crazy, bro. Like, he's a regional sales manager at American Income Life Insurance. and he's going on to get in the ring with Jared Anderson and beat up on Gerald Washington. That's a common opponent with Deontay Wilder. You can sit your grandkids on your lap and say, hey, your old grandpappy, he fought somebody that the great champion beat. I beat him too. The champion beat him and I beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the bullshit about this sport. Y'all do not show these dudes no sort of love. He don't know who Kingsley eBay is. How, Sway? How? Lord of mercy. This is why they say this sport's dying. We need to do something. Shit, cray.
Oh, yo.
What up?
What's up?
On a motherfucking head, boy. Hey,
What up, Bryce?
Yeah, man. I'm as far as the rundown, man, not interested. Like your boy said, not interested, man. What I want to talk, what I call to talk about, Ness, you skipped me yesterday.
Nah, you called in for the Border Wars show, but I had to go, bruh. Somebody came to buy my goddamn four-wheeler.
You double booking.
No, I did. I mean, yeah, I double booked. I had the show book. I had the show book all week, and then somebody came to buy the fucking four-wheeler, and I'm like, I'll be right there. I'm gonna end this in 10 minutes. And then every time I come, there's more people jumping on. Y'all played me.
Well, you just got to prepare for that show. That show gonna be lit. I know, but that Wednesday night show gonna be lit.
I sold the four-wheeler, but I still got the what's it called? The trailer is only been used one time. It went from the dealer to my house, and it's been in my garage. It never been rained on. I got title in hand. My lights work. You ain't got to be like none of them crazy Floridians that's driving with trailers with bad lights. I got the trailer for you. Who won it?
I'm just saying for future reference, the Border Wars call is gonna be lit. It was so many people wanting to.
No, it was. It was a lot. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. But look, at the end of the day, I was thinking Price versus Al in the Bay. How tall are you, Price?
Come on, man. Don't do Al like that.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Come on, man. I'm right up underneath you, man. Stop playing, man.
How tall? I don't remember. I don't know I don't know. You ain't my height. You ain't my height. Don't be trying to get my height.
All right, man. I'm 6'2", man.
I don't know. That might be too tall for Al. I think he said he 5'7", right?
It is, man. Don't. Come on, man. And he from the Bay, supposedly. You feel me?
I'm just saying. He 36. You 44. You got that hurt shoulder. Know what I'm saying? He might want to fuck you up because in the past you said he wasn't from the Bay. He might want chin check you.
Yeah, that nigga Al is he not a Raider. He a cheesehead, man. You know, he a Green Bay Packer. You know, hey, yeah, come on, man, stop playing with me. You know, Al a chubby, man. Cut it out, man. Al hella short, man. Plus he already going through it with his cat and his mother-in-law and shit. Stop it, man. Cut it out. Don't
What you
do
mean?
Al like that, man. Man, listen.
Hey, listen, whatever. You too tall anyway.
Exactly. Come on, man. Stop playing this. Anyway, but do this though, and I hope he listening. You feel me? And if not, whatchamacallit?
He need an opponent though. We need an opponent for him.
Star, I'm gonna tell you right now, Star, get at him this Saturday coming up, man. Jay Benitez, man, and Al. That'd be great right there. Come on, man. James, you can't. Come on, man.
Nah,
That's
James
Al,
ain't fighting no more. Leave that man alone, bro. I'm tired of having him. Don't even talk about that dude.
Well, this is a great segue because I was talking Border Wars anyway because you didn't get my call yesterday, man. Z Pacino, man, like. Man, I'm let damn me. You know, I mess with you a little bit, dude. I like you. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you say, but I feel like you taking the whole Ryobi drill shit too easy, man. You letting them off the hook, man. You being too like quiet about the shit. He titled the whole show after you, and then when you get on, you gonna let dude just say you know. I'm gonna pass on dude. Left a nasty taste in my mouth, and then when you get on, you don't even press the issue, man. Like, come on, man. This was your time to shine. You know what I'm saying? And pressure dude and put it on him tough. Ness was doing all the heavy carrying for you. Z, you was supposed to get on his neck, right? You you need a fight.
He do need a
You showed
fight. He
you
do
was
need a
already
fight.
supposed to fight dude. You see dude over there with the crab
But
walk
I might have
backwards,
a
man.
fight for him. I might have a fight for him.
But again, he
Nah,
wants
this a
somebody who's
community
known who
fight.
call in.
Oh, all right.
Okay, well
Well, G
I'm just
Coffin
saying.
did call in and he rap. I'm pretty sure he rap, right?
I'm just saying this, man. Dude, get on here, man. Anthony Ryobi drill, man. Get on here and just, man, like super ducking.
Bruh,
I'm
you could
like,
fight
ain't no way
Ant, bruh. You
around it.
could fight Ant. You got a thing with Ant. You could fight Ant. Just lose some
Come
weight.
on, man.
Y'all can meet
Man,
at
I'm not.
cruiserweight, 199.
Nah, I'm not going. I ain't got that much time to get down there that low. He talking about 85. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't
What you
doing
mean?
that.
I ain't say 85.
I'm a heavyweight.
199. And to be honest with you, if you come in at 206, they gonna let the fight go because we already got a 199 fight, and that's the max weight is 206.
Yeah, nah.
You
I'm
scared.
over here like.
So you just
Nah,
talking
I'm
shit
over here
about
like
him. You just
240
talking
right
shit
now.
about him.
Man, hey, I've been talking shit about dude.
Yeah,
man.
because
You
he's
feel me?
smaller, but he come down to his
Nah,
weight.
man, hey, listen, I couldn't tell how tall dude was when he popped up showing the taco meat to Star. I didn't know how tall dude was, but
Taco meat.
you feel me? Yeah, or you remember that when he came home with the drill with the shirt off
Taco meat.
after he seen
Stop
Russell
it.
do it? Yeah, he came home. He popped up with the shirt off and and the Walmart drill.
Stop it.
Crazy. But listen, man,
Yeah,
Z,
and you been
you
hating
should
ever
have put.
since because you ain't got no six pack. When you gonna fight the man?
Oh
199,
shit.
line it up.
Man, come on, I
Haterade.
ain't doing that. That's like I gotta drop 40 pounds. I ain't doing that.
Erase the waist with
I can't do
stars.
that.
She need the promotion. We gonna use you as the motherfucking model.
Nah, we got
Yeah.
JB as
See, it's
the
easy
poster
to
face.
tell James to fight and lose some weight. Get up in there.
All right, man, listen. Not that weight. Find me a heavyweight.
I got one for you. You don't want
Don't
that
find
fight.
don't find me no chubby weight
You
either.
don't
I
want
need a
that
real
fight. You
heavyweight.
don't want Christopher Reed. You don't want Christopher Reed.
Come on, man. We seen dude, man. Stop it. I already told you about. Come on, man.
So now you
And
could
he
beat
too young.
Christopher Reed?
Man, come on, man. Do you seen what happened last time to him? And check it out. I was already looking for dude when I had the cliff fight. You said I couldn't because he was too young.
Yeah, he is too young, man. He is too young. He only
Yeah.
30. He only 33. I was just talking to him yesterday. Let me see what he said. Cause I stay asking motherfuckers their age. You know I forget, and then I need to know for the fight.
I already did my homework on it. He
So
looked
you
good
know
in the,
exactly who you could talk shit about. I see how you moving.
Man, let Ness. The cold part is I've been saying this shit even before that. I ain't never even seen
You know who I want?
Ryobi
I
drill.
want Stick Talk to fight you, man. His old ass always wanted to call me out. Get your old ass over here and fight Price.
Yeah, man, send me some footage.
He got footage running around the back, called him hitting on the back 30 years ago.
Yeah, I don't that name ain't familiar to me. I ain't seen him in the chat or nothing, so
Nah, he
I ain't hear
alumni.
him call in.
He alumni. He a mailman, so he don't be calling in like Mike. He just get it done.
Okay, well he get his steps in then. Okay, yeah, he one of Mike
And he
people.
train his sons too, so it ain't like he just some rookie. He gonna beat on your
How
ass.
many fights he got?
I don't know if he got any amateur background previous to me knowing him.
He said he alumni, so he not a Border Wars alumni? No. Oh, okay.
Call
Well, hey,
an
that's a
alumni,
potential,
you know,
man.
listen to alumni. He ain't never fought in Build Awards.
Oh, well, you said he has some footage floating around.
Yeah,
So,
his
all
foot
right.
is flowing around on the back, call him hitting on the back. Damn, that's crazy. We ain't got nobody in your age and your weight, bro. You gotta lose that weight, man. You running
Nah,
around with
man,
that
hey.
spare tire, man. Race your waist with Star.
Yeah, nah, you right.
Yeah,
I
no, I
really need to
got
get
you,
rid of it.
Bryce. You know I got
But in
you.
the meantime, yeah, no, I know. Hey, listen, I'm gonna let JB be the guinea pig. We gonna see what you do with that store. If you can erase
Ain't
them back titties, man, I'm signing up, man. You
ain't
feel
no
me?
guinea pig. Ain't no guinea pig. James got to get to the point where he consistent. Then you'll be able to see it. But we can't do it
Yeah.
until he ready.
But look, I didn't really want to get on here and talk too much. I was just throwing that out there. I really want to get at round one because I didn't get the memo on that. I don't know. You know the border wars was
So
kind of rushed. And that's
how much you weigh exactly? I'm gonna see if Ant want to come up to 201, man. You want some
I'm
bullshit?
I'm 240. Yeah.
246.4?
I didn't say 6'4". I said 6'2".
6'2".
Yeah. Ask
6'2".
Roy Grill what he want
He
to
ain't
do.
gonna do
Hey,
that.
Man,
He
I'll
ain't
fight him.
gonna do that.
nah,
That's
just ask,
he ain't
no,
I'll
gonna
just
do
fight him.
just
that.
put it at,
Fuck it.
just asking though.
Nah,
I
Fuck it.
seen
I'll
him
fight
at the
he ain't gonna do it
I,
because he seen how tall Z is, and all of a sudden got 10,000 excuses for Z now.
yeah. All right, but I don't have no what Z don't got no fights
I
either,
gotta go.
right?
I got 2 more calls to get to, man. I
No,
gotta.
hell no, man. Let me run me, cause you done talked through my whole shit.
What the fuck?
The hell? You asking me hella
You was just
questions.
saying goodbye, motherfucker. I brought you
No,
back by
no, I
asking some more
wasn't.
questions.
No, I was trying to switch it up. I didn't want to just put it on them to it. I still have border wars talk, man, because you cut my car. I said, or you didn't even let me get on. So you didn't you kind of rushed in that. You didn't even talk about how many rooms was left. Also you didn't we got the border. This is
Bruh,
19,
I
right?
told you we rushed it, man. I got a spontaneous buyer for
I
my
know,
fucking
so I'm
four-wheeler
getting
that's
it
been
in
sitting in
now.
that garage for two and a
Okay, you
half
want to
years.
advertise some more? I get it. You want to
No, it's
advertise the
gone
trailer
now.
again? All right, well,
I do got the trailer for sale.
you want to advertise the trailer again?
Whoever need that
Listen,
trailer, bitch, that shit brand new.
Oh.
Brand
he
new.
he want to advertise on my car, bro. This my counterpunch. Let me get it in. So anyway, this Border Wars 19 Nest. What is it called? We ain't even got a name
What
for
you
this one. Like,
mean?
can we?
School of Hard Knocks. We keeping it
I
right.
thought that was the gym.
Exactly. We keeping it with the name of the gym. This the School of
Oh
Hard Knocks,
man,
bruh.
what the hell? Come on, man.
Yo, we gotta get this man a
I know.
fight, yo. Who gonna fight this dude?
Yeah, hey,
This dude,
yeah, he don't
man.
like that.
Where my 35 years and older? You just gotta be 35 and older to beat on him. That's it. That's
Hey,
it. As
that's
long as
it.
you 35, you could jump on his head,
Price is
boy.
too helpful.
Go,
Price,
go,
you're too
go,
helpful at
go.
Border
Oh,
Wars.
now
I
you
don't need you
trying
to
to
be in no
save
fight.
him. Now you
I
trying
don't
to
need you
save
to
him
be
to
in
be the
no
ring
fight.
card girl,
No,
man. He
Hey,
can't be the
nah,
ring card
no.
girl, man.
Price is the everything man. He'll do
hey, nah.
whatever's needed.
Nah. He
Yeah,
gonna do. He gonna do. Listen. Once upon a time, I fought and commentated. Price could fight and be the ring card girl, man.
Hey, look, I can do it all, man. It's
man.
nothing.
It's gonna
It's
be,
nothing.
and
Hey,
then
but
we're
check it
doing
out.
more this time too. We're gonna need Price for everything. Like Price is
Hey,
he's the
Look,
go-to guy.
hey,
yo. Let me find out you trying to save Price, man.
Price is the
35
go-to
years
guy for
and
TBV
older.
Border Wars.
I mean, it's
she's
up to
trying to.
Price to
She's trying to.
accept it. That
I
would
know
be
what it
9 years
is.
younger than him, but technically, from a USA boxing standpoint, we could definitely make the fight with a 35-year-old and
Nah, I
Price.
know what it is. She trying to save one of them chat niggas, man. That's what it is. She don't want one of her chat buddies
You
get
lucky you
socked
too
on
big for
real quick.
Allen the Bay, man. Allen the Bay would have lined you up.
You know that she.
He'd have lined
Ness,
you up.
come on. All right, listen, Ness. I'm always respectful to you, bro. Cut it out, man. Come on, stop playing, man. Stop playing.
All
We
right,
gonna
Price,
make.
get here. I'm about to start this bell. Talking about he ain't get his
Yeah, go
call. This
ahead.
guy
Go
terrible.
ahead. You was gonna make me have to test the the whatchamacallit, the shot that you got in where was that at?
In
Southern
Panama,
America, man.
Panama.
Yeah. But look, man. So can we call it like the christening or the baptismal or something? 'Cause I know it's some church shit
Ah,
that your boy got going, man. Cause come on, School of
the
Hard. I mean, that's a
christening.
gym. I'm just making some shit up off the top of my head, but I mean, it got to be something with churchy, like you know, uh, lay hands on you. It got to be something with
What?
the, Hey man, I'm trying to throw the religious with the boxing mix in here. I don't know, Ness. You feel me? It got to be something that's, you know, coordinated like that. Just putting the name of the gym. Come on, man. That you didn't even put no effort into
But
that
that
shit,
is,
man.
bro, School of Hard Knocks.
Man, come on, man.
All right,
All right,
yo, we
look,
gon' we
man.
gon' we gon' we gon' come
Hey,
up with a new name. What else? What's
yeah,
your
let's
next
do it.
grievance, man?
Okay,
What's your
great,
next
great, great.
grievance?
Thank you. The other thing is you didn't let us know what's going on with round one. Like he jumped off here
He
real quick,
quit.
but
He quit. He jumped out. He ain't fighting. He ain't fighting. I'm trying to get Darian lined up with former co-host
yeah.
Mario
I rem-
Mongia,
now remember he was supposed to
but
do
Mario
Darian.
ain't accept.
So what happened with the Darian?
That's what you ain't hear me. I said I'm trying to get Darian lined up with former co-host Mario Mongia.
Got you. So what I'm asking you is what happened with the Darian round one. That's it. You didn't get no details. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
round
figure out
one
like
pulled out. Round one pulled out. He said he had family shit. He didn't even
Yeah, he
make it
had to
about
take his
okay,
money.
wife on
family.
vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Family. That's what okay. Yeah, because I could have
Yeah,
swore that was it was
couple. I think
vacation spot.
Tyron had some family shit pop up again too.
Yeah, no, I just remember he was saying he was gonna do the whole Disney World trip and all that shit.
You
But
mean
all right,
round one?
yeah. So that
Yeah,
I
man,
mean,
shit
okay.
changed, man.
Press
Shit
don't forget a
changed.
damn thing. Press gonna remind him too. I thought you
Oh
was doing
man,
Disney.
hey man,
Price
I'm a
go
listener of the
Price
show, man.
gonna
I'm
remind
here.
him.
I'm hearing everybody. I'm reading half of y'all chats. Feel me? I
Yo.
can't wait to catch one of these haters, man. Woo! That's who I really want. Hey, find somebody in the chat to be, man. What's up? Hey, see, what's the dude's name? Flexing and stepping. What he looking like? Ness?
I don't know his weight. I don't know his weight. I don't know his weight.
What
And
about
and I don't know him like that just from like being in the chat.
Tavon Burns? What's another one of them weak ass niggas
You know
names,
the
man?
name.
You about to get knocked out, man. He about to knock you out.
Man, but
You may feel like it's your
He
time,
I
almost
want him
knocked you
to.
but it's not your
out.
time.
That's the
I want
bell.
him to.
That's the bell.
All right.
All right,
Brandon
Price.
Maurice. Brandon Maurice. David, I see you,
Man.
man. We trying to make it to you. Cheer.
Darian, I see you say
TBV
you need
was
an
good.
opponent. We working on it. We working on it, Darian. What's up, Brandon?
Hey man, nothing much, man. Out here on this road, on this carnivore diet, 5 pounds in a week
Ooh,
down. We working, we
nice,
working, we working.
nice.
Yeah. We working. Salute to B Lens for giving me this diet suggestion too. That's my brother.
Dope.
But
Brandon ain't got
give
no
me the
six pack, man. Big ass.
man. That nigga built like a fucking mutant though, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, he got muscles, but he ain't got them abdominal muscles.
Fuck that 6 pack when you that nigga built like a
Man,
fucking
bruh,
statue though,
that's what
nigga.
you quit liquor for is to get a six pack, but now you want to say fuck that six pack. This
Yo.
shit crazy. I'm telling you,
Nah, if I'm
diabolical.
that nigga Jack though, but we not act like my nigga Lens is
I
not
ain't say,
Jack.
bro. I said he full of muscles. He just ain't got no six pack. But I'm lying. I never seen his stomach. I was just fucking around.
Oh yeah, nah. Shout out to Lens though, man. This shit is actually it's good for me, man. This is a diet I feel like I can stick with for about a
Brandon
month.
Land's
Then I'm
actually old enough to fight Price, man. That's Brandon.
I like that stick talk versus Price. It's very sellable stick talk and Price. You got Queens, New York versus Sacramento, California. They're about the same age. I think stick about that height.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good fight. That's actually sellable. You got the player in Price versus the hardworking blue collar family man in Stick.
Yeah.
You can sell that.
Let's
Sell
go,
Definitely
it.
sell that.
Price.
Sell it.
Nah, I like that one though. Uh, get to the I know you had the
Give me
list
your
of fights
takes.
coming up.
You,
Let's
I mean,
break
your
down some
picks.
fades.
All right, let's go. Xander and the
Let's see what
Bospero.
some of y'all favorite callers can't do. Break down some fades.
Let's go, Xander and the Boss.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good fight. I'm gonna go Xander. I think Xander's a little more versatile, got a little more in the repertoire. If a boss could come through with the aggression and disrupt the young man, he can make it interesting. But I think Xander's a little a little too skilled as a fighter. Gonna dictate the range and pace. I got Xander
Mm,
winning by UD. Good fight though. Good fight. I'm
gotcha.
actually excited for that one. Unification. Good shit.
Gotcha. Bakram and Josh Kelly.
Bakram gonna stop him, man. Josh Kelly gonna do that fake Roy Jones shit. Fight off the back foot with his hands down for as long as he can. That pressure. Bakram cutting the ring out, remaining in front of him, framing him up by the fourth or fifth round. Them legs gonna slow down. If Bakram can apply some body work early in the fight, he'll get him out of there in middle rounds. So I got Bakram with the stoppage
Gotcha.
on that.
Okay, Bakram with the stoppage. Okay, Ortiz and
You may feel
Keyshawn.
like it's your time, but
Ortiz,
it's
I
not
got
your time.
Keyshawn Johnson, UD.
All right. Keyshawn, UD. Wow. And what about Shakur and Tio?
Shakur, 9-3, 10-2, too sharp, ring IQ too high. He's gonna keep Tio off balance. Just too much. Just skill. I get it. Tio is athletic and fast and explosive, but Shakur's just gonna be too sharp. Never out of position,
Wow.
never in bad position, never off balance. Ring IQ too much, too sharp, too fundamentally sound, doesn't make any mistakes. I got Shakur
Mm.
9-3, UD.
So real quick, Brandon, do you think this is gonna be the fight that that shows Shakur levels like that make people finally say, okay, he is different, or do you think it's gonna be kind of like the
I'm
last
already
fight
at
with
that point.
Taylor?
I'm already at that
Okay.
point, but I think this is the opponent that will shut the haters up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm already at that point where
Absolutely.
I see it.
All right.
So,
Shushu and
and
Carlos
then
Castro.
that's actually a tough fight for me because I'm not sold on Shushu like that yet. Because the last time he fought an aggressive come for a fighter, he had a tough go at it. And Castro ain't got
Mm-hmm.
he ain't got a whole lot of power, but he is gonna come to fight. But I'm gonna go Shushu though.
All
Shushu tough
right.
UD. I'm gonna say 7-5 UD Shushu.
All right. Jarrell Big Baby, Kingsley eBay.
Man, I'm gonna go Jarrell Miller, man. I'm gonna go Jarrell Miller. eBay is on like a win streak though. He is on a win streak since the Jared Anderson, but he ain't really beat nobody of note. I know Ness gave him credit for Gerald Washington, but Gerald Washington was a name we know because PBC made him a heavyweight punching bag. But who has Gerald Washington beat? What win does he have? He's been in there with
Mm.
some names, but he ain't got no wins. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Jarrell Miller. If eBay can't hurt him early, I just think middle of the fight, Jarrell Miller's still gonna be chugging along, and eBay gonna probably be gassed. He's very muscular. He's gonna probably be gassed and probably get stopped late. I say stop
Gotcha.
between 8 and 9 rounds.
All right. Emma Williams and
But
Carlos
he can
Adamas.
punch. That's
Gotcha.
another tough one. I'm gonna go Adamas. I'm gonna go Adamas on that one. I'm gonna have to do some film study on that one to be more confident. But right now, I'm edging it to Adamas.
All right. Matias and Dalton Smith.
Come on, man. You know I'm going with Subriel Matias. I'm a Subriel
All
Matias
right.
fan. Anybody that got blood on their gloves from stepping on shit, no offense to anybody. Come on, I gotta go with that dude. And one thing about Matias, win, lose, or draw, we ain't gonna be saying the nigga was boring. He coming to
Yep.
fade. He ain't taking a step backwards. He gonna fucking combo, reset, square it up like a motherfucker, but he coming to fade. So it's gonna be an all-out brawl. I'm going Subriel though. I'm going Subriel.
All right.
Definitely.
Moses
With
Itauma,
the
Jermaine Franklin.
six oh Moses Itauma about to stop him.
Oh wow.
Jermaine Franklin getting stopped.
All
All that
right.
all that out of shape shit, he ain't gonna be ready for this barrage of punch. He better come in some decent shape. He ain't gonna be able to handle that barrage of punches. That shit ain't gonna go 4 or
Mm.
5 rounds. And
All
Jermaine
right.
Franklin
And
has some skills and he got a little hand speed for his size, but the nigga just being dog shape, he ain't gonna be able to handle what a Moses is gonna be putting out. Just too fast, too explosive. Hands gonna be getting put on him from round one until as long as that shit lasts, he ain't gonna be able to withstand the barrage. So I'm going Moses Itauma early stoppage.
gotcha. Andy Cruz and Murtalia.
And I got Andy Cruz on that one. Give me Andy. I like Morataya when a situ come for Mexican fighter. Andy just too skilled, too slick, the in and out movement, the feet, too athletic. Like I said, he Cuban school of boxing, very disciplined, very sharp. Give me Andy Cruz, UD.
All right. All right. Last but not least, Adam Azim and Gustavo Lemos.
Adam Azim about to stop that guy. That's another fight that probably won't go past 3 or 4 rounds.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah,
Got
Adam
it.
Azim is a monster. If Adam Azim can hold the weight, he big motherfucker for the weight. He can punch. If he can hold that weight, he gonna be a problem. So yeah, Adam Azim, yeah, Gustavo Lemos, he gonna be a punching bag. This ain't gonna go past. I would be shocked if it goes to the 5th round.
Yeah, I like him. All right. You got all your picks.
Champ.
That's my call,
Appreciate
man.
you.
TDV, protect your middle half at all times. I'm out.
Let me catch up on these super chats. We got Run 1B, $2. OC must have serious power. Round 1, slow now. Antonio, $5. With all due respect, round 1 stepped all over a legendary interview. If I had 500 to blow, I'll pack them up. I'm an everyday listener. Damn. I guess they didn't like round 1 in the Jeff Mayweather interview. CM, $5, 23 years old, 6'3" and a half, 130, 140 pounds, 0 amateur bouts, 0 pro bouts. How do I join Border Wars? DM me, champ, but I got somebody for you. He's actually 26 or 24 from Las Vegas, 140, ready to rock and roll. CM, welcome to the prospect level. Curtis, $2, Ness, keep grinding. Trying, pop, shop, talk. $2, Border Wars 18, the baptism. And then we got G Coffin, member for 10 months on the prospect level. Shout out to Ness, Star, Marco, and the TBV community. There you go right there, Z Pacino. That might be your next opponent. David, what up?
What up, David?
Yo, what's going on, man? First off, happy New Year to everybody on the panel. Haven't called in a little while. I wanted to call in for the year-end reward. So before we get to the questions, let me give Star your flowers. You turn out to be a great co-host. I appreciate how you have your own mind. You don't just agree with every fighter that Ness praises or anybody else. So you actually cracked the top 5 top co-hosts for me, along guys like Two-Tone, along the legendary, along Troy Hamza, who you never met, Mario Munguia, who Nestor was talking about earlier. Believe it or not, round 1 also made that list as well. Shout out to round 1 and his legendary crash outs. And yeah, with that being Two-Tone, of course. So with that being said, ask me the questions. What's going on with the fight? Talk to me.
All right, we have Xander and Abbas. Xander and Abbas.
I believe Xander Zayas is going to outbox him and use his range and win a unanimous decision and become a unified champion.
There we go. Bakram and Josh Kelly.
I got Bakram by brutal knockout.
All right. Brutal knockout. Ortiz or Keyshawn?
Interesting fight. I got Keyshawn to win, but how he wins depends on how Jermaine Ortiz fights. If Jermaine Ortiz goes in there and fights him like he fought Lomachenko, I could see Keyshawn catching him. Keyshawn showed that he's a good finisher and possibly stopping him, but it'll be competitive. However, if Jermaine Ortiz goes in there and respects Keyshawn's underrated power, like he respected Tio's and goes on the back foot, then it could be an ugly 12-round fight. Jermaine on the back foot can make you look bad, but he's not that good because he doesn't make you pay. So it'll be a fight with Keyshawn chasing him around all day because we never seen Keyshawn fight a mover. It might be an ugly 12-round fight like the Tio fight, but Keyshawn, being the A-side and his aggressiveness, will still win a decision. People probably say that Jermaine got robbed, but then again, they probably won't because they said that because they don't like Tio. Next question.
Tio, right?
Here's my real good breakdown. A lot of people, from what I see, they keep comparing Tio's worst performances with Shakur's best performances, right? But if you really compare Tio's best performances with Shakur's best performances, it's like day and night. You know what I'm saying? They're comparing a cat to a lion. Tio can beat you he can beat you multiple ways. In his best performances, We seen him against Richard Comey being patient, fighting in the middle of the ring, using jabs, and then faking the jabs. And he set Comey up for that big knockout, put him to sleep. Highlight real fashion. When he fought Lomachenko, let's give me more time, please. When he fought Lomachenko, he used his footwork and his body attack to win. When he fought Josh Taylor, he used his movement
You may
and
feel
pot
like it's
shot
your time,
counters.
but it's not your time.
Chill, man. That's, am I still there?
Yep, you're here. Go ahead.
Cut me off.
You are
All right, good,
there,
good.
but I can't give you much time. I gotta
Thank
end
you.
it. You my last caller.
Basically, Teofimo Lopez is going to beat Shakur Stevenson, and I believe he's going to do it definitively. 8 rounds to 4.
Perfect. Perfect. Got you. Shoot,
And
shoot, and
Subriel
call it.
Matias by stoppage.
Okay. All right.
Shoot,
So
shoot by
that's your
knockout.
last. Shoot, shoot by knockout. Subriel
Yeah,
Matias
Subriel
by
Matias.
stoppage. Got you.
Yeah, Subriel Matias is going to stop him or he's going to make him quit. Either way, he's going to stop him late.
Got it. All right. Anything on
Anybody
Ammo or
have a
Carlos
question?
Adamas? Ammo Williams, Carlos Adamas.
Carlos Adamas. Carlos Adamas.
All right. What about Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really watch. I don't even know if he's a heavyweight. If he's a heavyweight, I don't really know him like that. I can't answer that. I'll say Moses
All
Itauma
right.
because I've heard his name more, but I can't answer that one.
Andy Cruz or Murtaya?
Andy Cruz, one of my personal favorites. I got Andy Cruz having a breakout performance. He's gonna razzle and dazzle. He's gonna box Mordecai's ears off.
Got it. Adam Azim or Gustavo Limos?
Gustavo Limos is the guy that got knocked out by Keyshawn Davis. From what I've seen, he loses his big fight, so I'm gonna go with the other guy.
All right. Last but not least, Jarrell Big Baby and Kingsley eBay.
I don't really watch the heavyweights. I mean, I know who Big Baby is, but last time I checked, he shot one, and I don't know who the other guy is, so I can't answer that one.
All right, that's it. Thank you for your picks.
You're very welcome. You have a blessed one up there. You're round one, man. Oh yeah. By the way, round one, the winner of T.O. Shakur is gonna respectfully.
Gotta go.
Pound for pound, brother.
Gotta go. That is my last caller. I do have to end it. We got Price with the rent. Curtis Robinson, member for 7 months. Pick it up. OC a beast. I don't get that. Pop Shop Talk, $5. Quiet as kept. I'd like to see the interaction between Cruz and Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn low-key ducking Cruz. There's history. Yeah, well, let Cruz get that belt, and then that may mean something, and still it's too late. Keyshawn is at 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't be ducking somebody behind him. But listen, Star, where can they find you?
L Star on all platforms, L Star 3 on IG.
Marcos.
Marco Boxing, Marco_boxing on all platforms.
All right.
If you're trying to fight on Border Wars, at me on the Boxing Voice Instagram. Peace.
Peace out.